Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another great Friday night stream. So we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. We're jumping that here in just a second. But I do want to say a huge thanks to everyone over the last few days, from last subs from Wednesday to today. We hit 1,300 subs this morning, so it's absolutely amazing. So thank you guys for that. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to take shots here of the Baku is what we're taking shots of, is 8-year-old Dominican rum to bring that in. And I'm going to tell you guys some good news that we're going to be doing today. I think it's going to be fun and different. As you can see, the title is not finished on Friday. It is fun with this snack network here. So, cheers. So, what we're going to be doing today is something really, really different. I'm excited for it. It's definitely a first on this channel for myself. Something that they do very normally over there on the Snack Network. So they have welcomed me over onto their channel and what is going to be pretty much kind of like a live feed call of all of us doing a reviews of certain drinks over the lifespan of this stream and so forth, of whatever we decide to talk about throughout there. I'm going to be screen sharing it from my side, and you guys are going to be able to see it, listen to it, conversate however we normally do. I'll have the chat pulled up as normal, and you'll also be able to see theirs. Their links are in the description below. You can check it out. It's the top link. You can click it. It'll take you right to their YouTube channel, guys. But I'm going to unmute over there, and then I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and then we'll open up with everything that we got there. So we're going to screen share and get this 100% right here. First time. We'll pop this up and I will unmute. Will it let me unmute?
Everyone has to unmute themselves. So Dave will have to unmute himself and Jeff will have to unmute himself.
I was like, there it is.
It's all good. Don't worry. We've had this fun part before.
I now understand.
Lessons. Alright, so let me move over here so they're not seeing my face 3 times. There we go. Looks good? Thank you.
Okay, so we're just gonna go back and forth, like it's gonna change from each person to each person?
No, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's happening?
Yep,
I only see one
Jeff.
person. You gotta unmute yourself on Skype, Jeff.
Yeah, you get to go.
He's
Skype.
just being a butthead. He knows. He's like, I know.
Looks good? Thank you.
Okay, so we're just gonna...
Awesome. I got all the good audio stuff on my side, so we're good to go.
Fantastic.
Solid sauce.
I didn't realize we had to unmute on Skype. That's a weird new feature. Surprised me.
Jeff's still muted over there, just chilling.
Just chilling.
Can he hear us? He might not even be able to hear us.
He
Yeah,
muted
it's
me
like-
on Skype.
Yeah, I
Yes,
said that.
That's what we said.
I was just messing with you guys anyway.
Okay.
God, it's like being at work. It's just like, you're on mute. We've done this for 2 years. You're on mute.
I'm gonna hit our buttons like we're doing this for real now, guys. Okay, ready?
All right, guys, I figured it out. I broke the code on how to make any beer taste like an IPA. So you start with your beer of choice. Today we're using Busch Light, right? Then all you gotta do, get some grass clippings, throw them in there, pine needles with the twig. The twig has to be on it. Put that in there. A little bit of flavor, whatever flavor you choose. And most important, stir it with a stick you found in the yard. And just like that, you got you an IPA.
Try it for yourselves. It's really hard to get my mouth around it, I'm gonna be honest. We're here to taste some food. We're here to boost your mood. Life is delicious on the Snack Network.
Welcome back to the Snack Network live for whatever day it is. It's April. It's April 15th, 2022. My name is Dave Moore. We're joined by a very special guest, and I'll explain that here in a moment. But joining me on my top right-hand side is Human Resources Manager of his own personal life, Curtis Lane. Hi, Curtis.
How's it going, Dave?
Oh, it's spectacular. Joining me on below Curtis, because that's where he belongs. I don't know. That's where he is.
I mean, unless you're going to that Mexican restaurant that Jeff and I went to, and the respect that I'm the bottom. So yeah,
Is that a thing? I don't know.
we'll
Jeff
talk
is-
about that later.
Jeff is below Curtis. His name is Jeff Daly. He's an electrical engineer by day, Jeff Daly by night. Hi, Jeff. How you doing?
Hey, I'm trying to wrap my mind around that comment.
Listen, I wasn't prepared for where people were gonna be, and like if I had thought about it a little better, I would have arranged just a little bit more strategically, but I didn't. I didn't prepare that. Joining us below me, apparently, is Justin Howman from his YouTube channel where he drinks and reviews a bunch of very fancy alcohol beverages. That's all I can call it, is fancy alcohol beverages. Like real drinks. How's it going, Justin?
How's it going? Glad to be here.
We're gonna hang out like we do now every Friday night for our spring streams. We're every Friday night on the Snack Network, and sometimes on Justin Howman's channel. We will be tasting new beverages. Tonight we're doing the Bud Light Sours. We're gonna have it, but apparently Bud Light Sour had just slowly just started disappearing off shelves the minute we decided to do this stream. So, even though I saw it not that long ago. So, Justin, you want to tell us what you have to complement our Bud Light Sour Seltzer variety pack?
I will grab them. They're actually a new limited edition seltzer from them as well, so it also kind of makes sense for it.
I'm really curious to see what he's got. To be honest.
It's a new one. It's a
So
new one.
these are something that I've not seen yet myself. It is a limited edition Bud Light seltzer. It's called Cocktail Hour.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
I have a watermelon mojito,
Mm-hmm.
tropical punch.
So cool.
I have a strawberry daiquiri
Ooh.
and a lime margarita. And I did luckily, however, find one Bud Light sour.
There we
Just
go.
one random one. Like
One
rolling
random
around the bottom of the the bottom of the
So
grocery
we
store.
have, I don't know if you guys have it up there, we have a place down here called Ingles where you can build your own six packs.
Yeah.
So that's how I ended up with one Bud Light seltzer. They didn't have any of the other sours, it was just the one lemon. So
Isn't it a tall boy too? It's not one of the little cans, is it?
it's 12 ounce.
Okay, it's not one of the big.
I don't think they make tall boys these days.
Oh, I have a very special seltzer tall boy. That's going to be its own separate video.
But it's yeah.
It's,
Who wants it? It says same people will drink tall boys. I don't think usually are in the same Venn diagram of people who drink tall boys. Usually they don't overlap.
I would like to tell you, Jeff, that the best part of this special seltzer tall boy is guess who makes it?
Bud Light.
No, it's my
Like
dad's favorite brand of beer.
Natty Light.
Daddy Light.
Jeez. Oh no.
Now it'd be a really something. It was like a 40-ounce seltzer.
What's the point?
Like platinum seltzer or
Yeah, we
something
do.
too.
That's also a tall boy.
Yeah, that one's getting shotgunned. That's my plan for that.
I'll
one.
let you shotgun a tall boy, Curtis. That's fine.
Done.
A Bud Light Platinum Seltzer.
I want to
Yeah.
try it before you shotgun it, but it doesn't really work that way.
I'm sure we can go find another one. I bet they're not the most popular beer.
They actually have a Bud Light Seltzer Platinum variety pack.
What?
Mhm.
Yeah, I just saw that at the grocery store yesterday. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about
They're
that.
kind of good. They're kind of good.
Kind of good. All right.
Kinda
Pretty
good.
good.
Okay. We've got
I think they have there's a cranberry one in there that's really good.
Okay.
Justin has reviewed the Bud Light sours, so I'm very curious to have his opinions as we go through these.
Should we start with lemon lime because Justin has that one?
Yeah, Justin. you wanna just-
Frankly, out of all of these, all the seltzers I've ever tried, these sours actually sound like the best seltzers.
yeah,
Potentially.
yeah. No, I agree. There's the most potential we could possibly have is in these. The soda ones had potential, but they did this thing where they did the cough medicine cola flavor
Mhm.
instead of doing like just grape soda.
I think the cola
only-
ones were way too flat.
Yeah. Yeah, they were. The only downside of these sours is because I have so much excitement for it, there's a huge valley that can go in for my disappointment when it eventually happens.
Yeah,
That's
You're-
that's a fair concern.
you're riding high right now, but then that's first sip is just right to starting the first hill.
So we're starting with lemon.
We're gonna start with lemon lime because Justin has it. So
Yeah.
we'll I think
Alright.
just on his
It's
channel.
just lemon.
Is it just lemon?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's lemon and there's a lime one.
Which one do you have, Justin?
He says
Lemon.
lemon.
Okay, it's just lemon.
I'll be right back then.
Oh, there's not a lime. It's actually green apple.
Oh,
I just need to put like a mini fridge underneath this bar. Or this,
Gotta get yourself-
table.
Jeff, you gotta get yourself a tiny cooler like me.
I have that little Dr. Pepper fridge and I just don't plug it in.
I do have a tiny cooler, but it's all the way upstairs right now.
That's a fair point.
I could go get it.
My producer handing me.
Whatever.
It's too late. So Justin, because I don't know you or know anything about you, where are you from?
North Carolina. It's closer
Alright,
towards
cool.
the mountains. I'm on the west side of Charlotte.
All right, cool beans. I got family down there, technically.
Okay.
Technically.
That's where we think they are.
Well, I know
Right.
I have family in Tennessee. Most of them are dead, but I have a few uncles that live down in South Carolina. Or no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been here pretty much my whole life, except for my whole little military escapade. But other than that, I like it here. You got everything. You got the mountains on my left. You got the little plain area, and then you got the beach on the right. And you can hit both of them within 4 hours. So.
That's nice.
That does sound nice.
You can
See?
drive 4 hours in Ohio and not even leave the state.
Fine. It's endless cornfields.
That's what the internet thinks.
They made a movie about that.
It's not. Yeah, we're gonna wish you got to the cornfield. It's not. It's not the. It's not that it's not true, because it is half kind of true, but it's also not entirely true that it's all cornfields.
I guess
I mean,
if you
once
drive
you-
4 hours south, that's
It's
all
all
cornfield.
cornfield.
The upper part of the state is a lot of cities.
Yeah, if you go towards the lake, then there's some cities and stuff going on. But other than that, it's all just corn. And Columbus. There's Columbus too. There's that.
Oh yeah, that.
It's Columbus, Toledo, Cleveland. These are all their own separate regions, though.
I love how you just completely forgot about Cincinnati. It's like Cincinnati doesn't exist. It's not real.
It's too far away. Whatever.
Yeah, Keefe's there, but we don't see Keefe any. We're waiting for Jeff.
Yeah, I actually I almost went to college in Cincinnati
Hmm.
because they had a pharmacy program. That was what I originally started as, which was a huge mistake.
Apparently Jeff got lost.
Yeah, in his own house.
I think he's gonna go get his cooler, is what he was saying.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Make that decision. We've got two very special people in our chat room right now. They are Rachel, hi, our producer, and Curtis. Curtis is
Hi.
also in our chat.
I always watch it. There's somebody else watching right now. I don't know who it is, but
Yeah, it says 3 people.
I don't know if I count as a viewer. Like, I don't have it open technically, but
Me, maybe?
maybe. Are you watching it on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Then yeah, it's just us three in the room, also watching it.
It's really famous and popular.
How exciting.
Woo! Oh, we got 4 now.
Ooh.
All right.
All right.
You're welcome.
Something about dinner. Jeff.
What did everyone have for dinner?
Yeah. What did you have for dinner, Justin?
Tacos.
Ooh,
Taco
always a
Friday.
solid choice.
Taco Friday. It's always a choice, Curtis.
Great Friday.
Curtis.
I had seasoned tofu with white rice and steamed vegetables.
Wow, fancy. Then it sounds like you have some room for some calories. I had Little Caesars.
I love how there was a 4th watcher, and then I said welcome, and then they disappeared. It's like,
I-
oh,
I-
bye.
Pop up it.
Yeah, went back to 5. Hello, all of those who are joining. Welcome to the Snack Network.
Mine says 4, but
You're behind. I'm at 5 here.
we're also co-streaming on Justin's channel. He is featured in our channel page. If you go down to like our cool suggested channel, Justin is listed there as one of the like suggested friend channels.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jeff.
I have an elderly dog, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Sometimes elderly dogs have accidents.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Jeff, what'd you have for dinner?
I'm about to eat it right now.
What are you eating?
Some chicken nuggets.
All right.
Wow, wild stuff. All right, you guys ready?
This was out
Wow.
of my control. My food was delayed by an hour.
All right.
Oh jeez.
We're gonna play our theme song for reviewing a drink.
Beverage body, sweet dry greens.
As is tradition at Beverage Buddies, I'm eating dinner on the show.
Welcome to the Snack Network Live every Friday night, currently at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Jeff, Curtis, and I, and sometimes a special guest like Justin Hellman, will be streaming live, including as well on his channel, where you could subscribe to Justin and us, and hit that like button and taste new things with us tonight. Trying the Bud Light Sours, Seltzers, and Justin is going to have this one with us because he has this one. It is the lemon sour savor, the squeeze lemon.
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 Sour.
Lemon.
Squeeze.
Favorite squeeze.
You guys excited for this one?
Actually,
Not once in my life have I ever squeezed something. I'm gonna savor this squeeze.
I have.
I'm gonna open it to smell it. Have you had this flavor yet, Justin?
Yes, I've done all 4 of the flavors.
So what's the spoiler here?
I done them in pairs. I kind of, and this is how I would recommend you guys doing them, but it's up to y'all however you want to do them. I done the lemon and the lime, and then I done the blue raz and the watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
Just to kind of keep my citrusy into a without overwhelming my taste buds.
This doesn't smell the way I thought it would.
But
it doesn't smell good.
No, it doesn't.
It smells like if you liquefied a warhead.
I was gonna say, does it smell sour?
It smells. The
Smells like
closest thing I can describe it as is smelling
Oh.
like the fresh lemonade smell at the fair if they dumped it all in the garbage.
I kind of got like Minute Maid tastes and stuff off this a little bit.
It kind of smells like vitamins.
Yeah, which is.
It smells weird in the can. I always pour my
Yeah, it
stuff in a
does.
glass, so I don't know.
It smells like Dave's hair.
What hair?
That's a strange.
Hey,
strange
we're close.
I thought about wearing my Snack Network hat. I have a Snack Network hat now too.
Sometimes I wear my hat.
It's a little tight on my head. I'll be completely honest.
Got a big ass head there,
If you
Dave.
get a normal size head and not a Dave head, you'd be fine.
All right, you ready to try this?
Yeah, I'm
boys.
not as excited as I thought I'd be.
Okay, that tastes way better than it smells.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the taste is
But I
much.
wish the flavor was better.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
lacked
I
a little
still-
bit on the lemonade, but
It's
So-
not bad though.
Bud Light lemonade on its own is definitely more beer. Tastes like it definitely has a stronger beer taste, and this is more in the lemon space. There is a slight aftertaste of the smell of what this tastes like, and that's not entirely ideal. But at its core, I wish it was a little stronger, but I do kind of like the taste.
see, I
Can I
thought
try
when I
this?
see sour, there's a lot of times where it'll say it's like a sour ale or something like that, and it doesn't actually give you that sourness at all, that bitterness or nothing. And I think they've done
Yeah.
really well with this bitter, tart, light lemonade.
Yeah, I do think it goes well with the seltzer.
Yeah, I think as seltzers go, this flavor actually works as a sour. Like, it's actually sour. Now, a sour beer is a completely separate category in its own. Like sours, like the all sour.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Excuse me.
Those are tasty in their own way, but it is not always sour, air quotes.
This is sour. I made a little pucker when I first took a sip.
Mhm. Are you a
I mean,
fan of
it's
sour beers, Justin?
I love sour beers.
Yeah, me too.
We have a local place here. It's in Hickory. They have a tap room up there in a train station that has like a bunch of like local pours and everything else like that. And they have a ton of sour beers. And for anybody that's never had a sour beer, you should try one because they are legitimately sour. Like I had a blueberry tart last week with my dinner or whatever. We went out to eat, and it was like eating a extreme warhead. It was rough, but it's so good.
I don't know if I want a sour to be that intense.
And even if you don't like beers, sour beers are a whole different flavor profile than
Mhm.
regular beers.
The other thing, Jeff, about that too is they're all very different. They're all
Right.
very unique. Like even if you tried one, you're like, I don't know if I love that one. Like try another one. Like none of them are the same.
Yeah, find a flavor
Exactly.
you like and then try it sour, and you'll probably. That's what I usually go with. If you like blueberries, grapes, cherries, whatever, it's out there as a sour. You should give it a try.
I like this one, guys.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad.
And it's light. It's only 5%, which a lot of people like. Your regular beers are only like 4%, 4.6%. So to have something that actually tastes good and still have the same alcohol content, why not drink something that tastes good? And,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to
Yeah,
always
like-
drink Bud Heavies.
And
But
Bud heavy.
I've always felt that that's a weird naming convention, like Bud Light. Like I realize that Budweiser comes from kind of the same place, but it's not really. Like it's not Bud Heavy, but like there is no Miller Heavy. Like what's the Miller Heavy?
I
Like
would
Miller
say-
Genuine Draft.
I'm about to say genuine
Doesn't matter.
draft.
yeah, but
we just had that like
Yeah, but
less than a
even
month
that is-
ago.
but that's not a thing that's common. Like that
Miller
came-
High Life.
Yeah.
I
Miller High
feel like
Life
that's a light version of it, but
It's
yeah.
the champagne of beers, man.
I've randomly seen that in a champagne bottle. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it that way, but they sell it around the holidays in a 750 milliliter bottle for some reason. Like it even has it still has a pop top, and it's so stupid. But
I've never had Miller High Life. It's one of those weird things that I've just never had. I don't know why. Nothing was stopping me. I've just never been like, yeah, give me a Miller High Life. That's the way I need to drink it now.
Yeah.
Are you telling me you've never drank the champagne of beers?
I have.
I haven't either.
It's what got me into
It's
Miller.
delicious.
Was my grandfather. He always drank Miller High Life, and then I like Miller High Life, but I like Miller Lite way better.
I love Miller Lite. Miller Lite's my cheap beer of choice.
Mhm.
Like, sure, there's way better beer in the world.
Yeah.
much.
Just like something about it is a little bit refreshing.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, I think I can get an 18 for like $15 or $14 here. So I mean, to go get something that genuinely decently tastes good, instead of spending more money on like Corona Extra or something, it's definitely good.
Is there Corona and then there's Corona Light and Corona Extra? There's regular Corona too, right?
Yeah, so you got Corona Premier, Corona,
Ooh.
Corona Extra, and then you got a 0% alcohol Corona now that's out too. There's a lot of beers doing that
man.
0% thing right now.
We have a new person in our chat. I hope somebody has the chat open.
And then there's
got it open.
coronavirus.
Yeah, it's Lennon. Thanks for the support. We appreciate you and appreciate you being here.
How's it going, Mr.
Now,
B?
Justin,
Welcome.
I'm gonna. Oh wait.
Sorry.
More people in the chat.
I got a separate chat.
Lennon's Kitchen, which makes me think they probably do food stuff.
Yeah. Hit us up. Send us a message. See if we can collaborate in some way, shape, or form.
Or
We
you
always
come,
love to meet more people.
come on a live stream and drink random
Yeah.
beverages.
All right. So
I gotta ask a question. Some spoilers, Justin.
Huh?
Some
All right.
minor spoilers.
Okay.
Out of these 4 sours, how would you rank this one?
That was my 3 out of 4. Number 3.
Oh shoot! So it gets better.
Okay.
But that's off
And then
my
it's like
flavor
a s-
profile. That's just what I go off of.
But there's also a
It's
worse one. is
There
what
it
I'm
There's a
saying.
slight dip, and then it escalates. Like a check
There's-
mark.
That's a fair point, Curtis. He did say there is a worse one.
There is a worse one.
But there's not two worse ones.
That's
True.
also true.
That's
There's two
Technically, there's 3 worse ones and 1 best one, you know?
Exactly.
Okay, okay.
If you're not first, you're last.
Ricky Bobby.
Actually, so that drives me into my first random question of the evening. So, what was everyone's first car? Dave, I know yours, which was fun. You can include bikes if you want.
It was a bicycle, and it will remain a bicycle. No, I bought somebody who can remain nameless and can be gone for the rest of eternity for all I care. I bought a Chevy Spark.
Damn.
But that's an understatement, Curtis. We're live on the internet. I could
No, I know.
make that significantly worse.
Oh, I know you could have.
Anyway, I bought a Chevy Spark in that scenario, technically, and that was actually, if I were to drive a car now, that's probably the car I would personally buy.
Really?
'Cause I really enjoyed the small compactness and just the nice, like, ease of use of that car. So,
That's fair.
You want a quick quick vehicle and small one, so that when you do eventually hit somebody as you drive, you can still get away and people won't notice.
You just run away. Zoom, zoom.
that's the plan. That's
Oh, jeez. What about you, Justin? What was your first car?
My first car was a 1984 third gen Camaro.
All right.
Third gen.
Nice. That's such a coincidence, Justin. Because my car is nothing like that. Mine was a 1994 Subaru hatchback, Subaru Legacy hatchback, that I dubbed the Purple People Eater because it
I love
was
that car.
maroon purple.
That car got us to some fun places in high school. It got us into a little bit of trouble when we yelled at people in the metro parks, if I remember correctly.
I love that the car that I got in with Jeff frequently was not his first car for whatever reason, but it was
Which
the
one was
one
that?
we drove to college every morning, Jeff, for a while.
Mhm.
And we
It
would
Was the Mustang?
No, I didn't have a Mustang. The '98
Jeff's gonna know what this actually is.
Saturn SL2.
Oh, the Saturn.
And the
It
best
had a
part,
tramp stamp.
the best thing about that car is every time we stopped, we just were shaking like and Jeff did nothing about it for at least a year.
Well, it still worked. It was a.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Yeah, my first car had 250,000 miles on it. It didn't break down or anything. I upgraded. The car still ran. And that second one, I mean, it shook a little bit on stop signs, but it was a 98 and it was 2012, Dave.
I'm not even-
2013.
I'm not trying to offend you. Like,
Makes you
no
feel any
second-
better. I graduated high school in 2013.
I mean, we graduated in 2011.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all in the same area.
Yeah, about the
Are
same
you
age.
younger than us, Justin?
Hey, Justin, are you allowed to drink?
The youngin.
What are you doing, Jess? Looks like Rachel's first car was a 2001 Chevy Prism.
Whoa.
Right.
2001. Wait, Justin, hold on a second. I gotta wrap my mind around this. You graduated 2 years after us, and your first car was 10 years older than mine.
I also have a 66 Mustang Coupe. I just sold an 89 Fox body. I like old stuff. I had an
How-
84 Toyota pickup.
How old is your newest car?
I actually just bought a 2014 Dodge Ram Bighorn.
So your newest car is still 8 years old.
I don't like spending money on stuff that depreciates.
Lennon's Kitchen, the best place for direct messaging with me specifically is probably Twitter. Use
Twitter.
Network Twitter at the SnackNet, and that's probably the best place to get a hold of me directly. But we do have people responding on our Instagram. It's just going to be, it's not going to be directly with me. That doesn't mean it's not.
If you never want to get in contact with anybody, you just direct message me.
Jeff
Yeah, any of the
hasn't
social
logged-
media pages are fine.
Jeff hasn't logged into Twitter in about 12 years, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
I
The
have a
amount of
Twitter. I don't use it though.
notifications- the amount of notifications Jeff will have from me when he does eventually log in will be staggering, though, because I continue to tag Jeff in things that he's part of.
I just don't do social media. I'm like an old person.
That's fair.
So what do y'all think about Twitter as a social media outlet? Like, I don't use it at all. I hardly use Instagram, like, as far as like a output source for the channel, for y'all's channel.
Yeah.
We're not live on TikTok as well because we do not have 1,000 followers yet. We're at 704 something. 740 something. We're really close. We're not at 1,000. I'm on my own personal account on TikTok.
I think if Elon buys Twitter,
That'd be a drastic
what it
change.
turns into. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because Elon wants to buy Twitter and like basically get rid of all like, what is it? All like he wants to make it free space, right?
Yeah. Pretty much open chat is what he wants to do.
So
He
like more
wants
of a
to make
forum base, almost.
I don't
Kind
know.
of like Reddit.
Nobody
No,
knows.
he wants to like get rid of like moderation or censoring.
Oh, that's dangerous.
He wants to just bring Donald Trump back just to see what crazy stuff he'll say, you know?
I don't know,
That's
man.
his end game.
I believe.
politics.
I guess
I'm
I
just
believe in
kidding.
there needs to be some sort of moderation to those kind of instances, because if you don't have moderation, like really bad things start to happen. You know,
Yeah,
like
it's gonna be bad.
There are
things
plenty
with
of
children
places,
and stuff. You know,
there
there's
are plenty
dangerous
of-
stuff out there.
there are plenty of places without moderation.
Mhm.
Twitter is a
Um,
widely used thing by many, many, many people, and therefore needs to be. I hate
You
to
know-
say it, but like needs to be controlled in some way.
Yeah.
Like,
You know, you do bring up there's a lot of places without moderation, but I can't think of a single place that doesn't have moderation.
My Discord.
Yeah.
the dark web.
I mean, the dark web is kind of very different than probably what he was looking for.
channel. I mean, I could probably
Yeah.
post my channel there, but I'm not sure when I'm gonna get back. Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose everything there. You're gonna get a post back that's gonna be like, hey, I got your social security number. I know where you live. I'm coming to your house. I'm gonna be in a clown costume, and I'm not gonna tell you when it's gonna happen.
North. I don't like. North Carolina's really good with laws about people being in your yard that shouldn't be.
Oh yeah.
So is Ohio.
Let's get on that.
So is Ohio.
Wow, don't we have stand your ground or something? Isn't
Yeah,
that
stand
one
your
of ours?
ground.
Yeah.
We have a
If you
no
feel
knock law.
A no knock law?
Yeah.
If they go in the house
Oh
without
God.
If somebody's beating on your door and something happens, it's legal.
I think Ohio is a stand your ground law to where if anybody's on your property that you don't want there,
Mhm.
you can basically shoot them.
Yeah, as long as it's posted. As long as you have it posted.
I don't think in Ohio you even need it posted.
I think ours has to be like a no trespassing posted or whatever like that, something like that.
Or
There has
no
to be a
trespassing
visible
was listed.
sign of no trespassing.
Gotcha.
Curtis, you never answered the question. What was your first car?
Oh yeah, sorry. I had a 2000 Chrysler Voyager. It was the silver mom van. I
I
love
love that car too.
So much
That-
space.
Dude, especially when you take out the back seats, you can put a full size mattress back there. I had some fun memories in that van, especially like the nights I couldn't make it home, because it's like if you drink too much at the bar, campus could be or home could be like maybe 2 minutes away, but cops are everywhere. And you don't want to make that one wrong turn, and then all of a sudden you're in Dave's situation, where you have to drive away real fast.
I did all my college online, so I don't know.
Listen,
I've never done the campus thing.
lucky.
I've started a car like 3 times in my life.
I
Like,
know. I'm just messing with you.
The idea of me driving a car is a very terrible idea.
Oh yeah.
Wow. I stand corrected. Ohio's stand your ground law extends to not only your house and car, but to any place you have a legal right to be. You can
Oh,
you
jeez.
don't have to flee before you use lethal force in a situation where you feel threatened.
Anytime you feel threatened, you're open to it.
Wow.
That's wild.
intense.
That's
You don't have to have a right. You don't have to flee.
Because I don't know if y'all have. Well, we have open carry. You don't need a permit or nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so do I.
we have that.
Yeah, so
We
in
actually
Ohio
have
is probably
a-
really
yeah.
similar to North Carolina law.
Ohio's very lax even when it comes to buying guns.
Yeah. I think the only thing we need a permit with is pistols. Other than that, you can buy whatever you want.
Pistols. Pistols is a weird thing to need a permit for.
Yeah, you have to have a permit to buy a pistol, and then like silencers and stuff like that. You have to have certain class licenses and stuff like that.
But not a shotgun.
No, you can buy shotguns.
I feel like there's nothing more intimidating in like a dark space than just racking a shell in a shotgun. That's a moment where you're just like, all right, I need to leave.
Cars, guys. Let's go back to cars.
Yeah.
This is about
so-
cars. I'm standing my ground on these cars.
I got you, Dave. So so once you're done drinking, what you do is I actually have a story about this. So I couldn't drive back to I couldn't drive home. I know we've all gotten to that point where we're like, oh,
I haven't.
Yes, you can't ride your bike or whatever. But yeah, so I knew the bar owner, so I was like, hey, do you mind if I just fall asleep in my van? And he's like, yeah, as long as you're not drinking and driving, I don't care. So I passed out in my van, and I got a nice knock on my window at like 3:00 in the morning from a who's this person hitting ungodly hours? Oh, that's their name. Okay, how's it going, ungodly hours? Good to see you.
So,
See ya.
Blowing up our channel, I love it. Although I don't know what those other.
It's just little emojis and stuff. I was wondering, I thought they were saying ungodly hours every time, but that's actually their name. That's cool. I was like, wait, why did they keep saying that? And me being the dumb one over here.
So
Yeah.
you were in the back though when you were sleeping, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
I
your
was
van
passed
pretty
out.
Big.
Yeah, I was passed out in the back seat, or the trunk technically. Technically, I opened up the lift gate to leave because I don't know why it was easier. But yeah, cop interrogated me, asked me if I was allowed to be there, asked me where my keys were. I'm like, they are up in the glove compartment, just away from me. And he's like, all right, you have a good night now. I just slept in the van.
It would have been a good night if you didn't wake me back up.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you get?
Always made it home.
Are you allowed to ride your bike while intoxicated?
It's technically still operating under. It's still DWI or DUI, driving while under the influence.
Because you can also get one for
yeah.
like drinking in public too. Public intoxication.
Oh yeah, no,
Yep.
you can walk around with a gun, but you can't drink a beer. Like
Priorities.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like down here, like we do a lot of like four wheeling and stuff like that, with four wheelers and stuff. So if your yard, like my buddy, he has like a mud pit in his yard, and
Cool.
if the gate isn't locked, then you can still get a DUI in your yard because you're
Really?
operating a motor vehicle.
that's
Okay.
But
I guess
if the property's gated, like we have a gate at the driveway, if it's locked up to where nobody can leave the area, then it's okay. So as long as I guess you cannot access public road, then it's okay.
Are you
because
allowed
it's a
to drive?
closed off area.
Are you allowed to drive those on the road to begin with?
ATVs no, but the UTVs now you can use those, like the new Can-Ams and stuff. North Carolina just passed that you can legalize those on the road. Golf carts can be legalized on the road down here, and then regular vehicles,
Wicked.
scooters, all that fun
I
stuff.
want a golf cart so bad.
Because I live in a very small town, so I mean, most people around town just drive a scooter or their golf cart around town anyway. Especially for all of our festivals and parades and stuff.
It's pretty sick. I always wanted a tricked out golf cart.
Yeah. I always wanted to live. So I know Jeff and Dave know about this little place for us. It's Put-in Bay out like on Lake Erie.
I was gonna bring this up. We went out to Put-in Bay with my dad, and we got in a golf cart. This is like the only time I can I've been in golf carts for other reasons, but this is the only time I've been like with somebody who's like not prepared to drive it, and it took the entire day for my dad to figure out how to put it in reverse.
It's got like a switch.
Yeah, it's like a little switch like that. But so for 80% of the day, he's just like kicking it with his feet to put it in.
He's kicking it with his feet.
Yeah, like kicking the ground to turn the damn thing around so he goes straight.
Oh my
Jeez.
gosh.
It's fun.
Oh my gosh.
I'll remember
Yeah,
that.
London's. Let's collaborate. Hit us up. We'd love to work with you and work with your channel, and we could do both. We could both benefit from the
Yeah,
collaborating.
It's fun.
Yeah, we just do it for fun. This is all for fun. We're all in this together.
Especially these Friday night streams. Like, sure, we're reviewing these Bud Light Sour Seltzers, right? And this lemon one that I'm almost finished with is
You have to
quite.
keep it for the lime one, Dave.
There's no lime one.
Yeah, there is no lime one, Jeff.
You're not?
Yeah, it's green apple, watermelon, blue raspberry.
Oh, yeah,
Justin
yeah.
said he combined.
I did
It's
the
like
lemon and the
Skittles,
green
you know,
apple.
Nobody
together.
asked for the green apple one, but they gave it to us anyway. No? Okay, fine.
It's a pretty new commercial, Curtis.
I don't even
seen
eat
it for like the
Skittles.
past month, but whatever.
I
A
don't see.
month is new.
Month is new.
I don't have Skittles enough to realize to even change the flavor, guys. Like, that's where I'm at. Like, I couldn't have cared less that they changed the green Skittle flavor.
The biggest controversy I remember of the food is when they made Trix round.
That's the worst.
Were they not? Were
They were shaped like little fruit.
Yeah, they were shaped like little
Fruit
fruits.
and
Dave.
flyers.
I don't even remember people being upset about that.
I was upset.
Yeah, see, Rachel's on my side. Lime Skittles are better.
In 10 years, it's going to be a Mandela effect, and they're going to be like, what, do you remember having the fruits in your bowls, or has it always been round?
Exactly. It's just
That
like
sounds-
the Berenstein or the Berenstein Bears. All these lies.
I love Mandela effects. They're great.
I do too. Actually, one of my favorite rabbit holes is going down those rabbit holes of Mandela effects. That you're like, wait a minute. And they're all definitely things that we all could have just misremembered.
Like Looney
Like they're-
Tunes or Looney Tunes.
Yeah, and we're all dumb. Most of us were dumb kids who weren't able like to really read well enough to like pay attention to the difference between the spelling of Looney Tunes. At the same time, it's definitely possible that it's just we jumped universes. Oh, we all remember it one way.
You know what I remember? When Snape killed Dumbledore. That'll be the next Mandela effect.
Did he
They're
really?
gonna,
Alright.
He just
they're
tripped
gonna,
and
like,
fell.
edit the whole thing to where Snape never killed Dumbledore. That's gonna be another.
We'll all remember it. We're like, we swear to God, Snape's the one who killed Dumbledore.
Yeah, you can see like the cutscene and everything, but in reality, it's actually like Harry Potter's dad killing Dumbledore. Like plot twist, he's actually been alive this whole time.
Which also could be Snape.
Exactly. More
You're
plot
right.
twists.
They'll change it. They'll change it so Snape was always his dad.
Remember?
He had an affair with Lily.
Who's that guy that plays? Okay, I'm not good at Star Wars. Who plays Kylo Ren?
Oh,
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver. I knew it was
That's
Driver.
who they're gonna get to play as Harry Potter.
Yeah, I don't think that happens.
It's, well, I mean, Snape's kid. It looks kind of like him.
It does.
That's what I'm thinking there.
Has anybody
Ungodly
have they
Hours
released
posed a
Secrets of
question.
Dumbledore yet, or is that still like to be?
I think that came
Yes.
out today. I think that came
Yeah.
out today.
Is it a series
I
or
might
a
go see that
movie?
tomorrow.
It's a third.
It's a movie series.
It's a third in the movie series. Fantastic Beasts, and it's Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore.
Because we haven't watched the Fantastic Beasts, but I was gonna watch the Secrets of Dumbledore.
I think it's a fun watch. It's not like it
I
doesn't
think-
follow the lore or anything of like the original series, but like it's a fun watch.
I think you'd watch this one and be lost on any of the characters, though.
Probably.
Yeah, I think you need to watch the other two probably first.
Okay.
And
So we got a question in chat there. What's everyone's favorite candy?
oh, geez, chocolate or candy?
Let's go both. What's your favorite chocolate, and then what's your favorite candy?
Isn't chocolate
Dave.
candy?
No,
no.
I'll draw a line for myself on this one. There's candy and there's chocolate. They are different.
They're different, and I can't pick if I have to decide what's my favorite between both.
But M&M's have chocolate in them, and it's a candy.
Well, they're a
No.
chocolate. They're a candy coated chocolate.
What do you mean?
It's got a candy coating and there's chocolate in the middle. That's why they don't melt in your hand.
So what's the difference between chocolate and candy?
M&Ms were actually made
Candies
for
were-
World War II.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. They were to
M&M's
help,
M&M's are chocolate, Jeff.
They were
Skittles
able to
are-
stay in your pocket without melting as a
bar
snack.
chocolate or candy?
It's chocolate.
So
But it's
chocolate is
candy.
mainly cacao based. Candy is mainly sugar based. That's how I would put it.
But what about white chocolate?
That's to me a
Chocolate.
candy.
All white chocolate is the candy.
Yeah, white chocolate is a candy in my opinion. It's gross.
This is
Dave's
my-
just wrong.
this is
Hershey's
what-
chocolate is mostly sugar based.
Look. If we're gonna get down to a technical spec, like of what it technically is, sure, white chocolate is candy because it's not really chocolate. But if we're like debating the quality between whether chocolate things are great or candy things are great, and we have to pick one of each, I consider white chocolate in its own category with chocolate.
Dave just wants a third option. He wants 3 answers. That's what he's saying.
I'll give
Dave,
you
what
the
are your-
best
what's your
answer.
answer?
I don't even eat chocolate. So mine's Paydays and Chico Sticks. I don't eat chocolate.
Ooh, I like a good payday.
Chocolate gives
Mine-
me really bad headaches.
That's
Hmm.
sad. I'm sorry for you.
So
my-
what's yours, Dave?
My
So I get
favorite
fat from beer.
chocolate candy is Take 5. Take 5s are amazing.
That's just his favorite candy, Dave.
The
Uh,
pretty lady
my
likes to
favorite-
Take 5 Reese's or whatever they are.
I don't know if
those are
they're
good.
any. I don't know if they're any different at all. So
I don't know. I
I'm,
don't even.
I'm locking into Take 5 as my favorite chocolate bar and my favorite candy. Oh, geez. Probably Sour Patch Kids, but I also going to give an honorable mention to those Sour Patch Kids exploders because those were good as hell. Those were so good.
If that's a pretty big hot take for your favorite candy.
Yeah.
That's
I
like
gotta-
that's a severe underdog.
The Sour Patch Kids or the
Yeah.
exploders?
Sour Patch Kids.
That's
don't
not really an
like-
underdog. That's like the most popular candy at the
Really?
last place I worked. Yeah,
My favorite
Okay.
candy is Reese's Pieces.
it is a good candy.
I love Reese's Pieces. This is not a contest of which one.
Who's got the best?
This is the only candy I can ever eat is sour, and that's not what we're saying.
No.
No, what I'm saying, Dave, if you could only eat one candy your entire life, what would you eat? What would you choose?
Oh, that's rough.
Am I allowed to pick a chocolate and a candy?
No, just one thing.
Just a candy, Dave.
Ah, jeez. Come back to me, Justin.
I'm trying to think. Like one candy that you could only have for the rest of the time.
All right, so Jeff, real quick, pick one or two for me, because I'm tied.
One.
Kit
One's
Kats.
better than two.
I'm gonna have to go with the Werther's Original Strawberry Cream.
Ooh, you lost me. You had me, and then you lost me.
Well, the Werther's Originals are good, but when they had the strawberry creams, they were really good, and you can only find them at your grandparents' house. Now, you
That
can
sounds
find
fair.
them.
Now, my favorite's Reese's Pieces. And let me tell you why my answer is the most correct. No, just kidding.
I got a 3-part plan to tell you over here. Of like
If
why
you
these are
tune
the
into
best.
my PowerPoint that I have,
He's got a
prepared
thesis
answer.
and a hypothesis.
I wrote a 10-page paper about why Reese's Pieces are the best.
Because my favorite is when, okay, I put Reese's Pieces in my mouth. You don't eat them right away. You put them in between your cheeks and your gums, and you let it melt. And you have like 10 in your mouth, and when you chew them, it's melted peanut butter. Oh, it's so good. There's nothing that beats that.
You sound like
I do the same thing for M&Ms.
so. There's a skit from I don't know if you guys know who Ron White is, the comedian, the stand-up comedian.
Yeah, with this dog.
With his
Sluggo.
bulldog, he's like, Sluggo, I put the M&Ms and shit up in his lips, and when he wakes up, it's gonna be a good day.
And let me tell you, that's where I got it from.
I figured.
It's delicious. It's
Okay.
absolutely hands down my favorite thing.
You mean cream savers? Yeah, that's the ones. The pink
Yeah,
bag.
I think she's right. I'm a big fan of those. So I know Werther's Originals made a like cream centered one.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like
We
the
have-
strawberries.
Oh,
Kind of like the little
Really?
strawberry
Oh.
candy.
no, I redact all of my previous ones. I have one candy that's above them all in my head. This is completely about me. The Reasons.
Ooh, those are so good.
Yeah, it's
Those are so good.
it's chocolate caramel with European chocolate on top of it.
Yeah. Then you put that in your mouth and you let it melt in your mouth.
Yeah.
I have
That's
one
so
that you can
good.
only get around Halloween that's great too. And I
That
don't know the
candy
name
corn
of them.
Sucks, Justin. Don't even talk about it.
I love candy corn.
I don't know the name of
Jeff,
them
throw in.
because
Throw
whenever
in.
you get them, there's never a name on the bag. But it's like peanut butter caramel, like little circles, and they come in orange and black wrappers.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Those they're like caramels, right?
Yeah, they're kind of like sugar daddies but softer.
I like
Yeah.
little caramels.
Talking about.
I've
Little
never seen a
caramels.
name
You
on
know
them.
what I'm talking about.
The most
I don't
unnamed.
think they have a name.
Yeah, it's just little orange and black candies.
I'm gonna look it up really quick.
A close second to a candy that I'm obsessed with that I like a lot. Butterfinger cups. I love Butterfinger cups.
I like Butterfinger milkshakes.
But you know what I really want now that we're talking about this? I really want a pretzel crunch candy bar from Mally's.
I do like my favorite candy bar type thing is a Milky Way. Not a lot of people love Milky Way, but
I hate Milky Ways.
I can mess with a Milky Way.
What about?
Okay,
when you
so-
give me a Milky Way, I will show you a
world.
crime scene.
So
what about
literally, they're-
drinking
the
snacks?
Those
Drinking
candies you were talking
snacks.
about, Justin, are literally called bag peanut butter kisses. Made
Yeah.
with real peanut butter. They're made by Meltzer.
That
Really
is great.
specific.
Yeah, I found it peanut butter kisses, taffy candy.
That is great.
All right,
And
we
you can
did-
only get them like around Halloween.
We
Yeah,
got
I'm
another question in the chat, but we are going to go get our next beverage before we answer that question.
right.
Unless
Fair enough.
Jeff's still drinking his, although I assume Jeff will pour it
I
down.
actually got
Chug
it in my
it.
cooler, so I have a cooler full of my beverages right
What
now.
flavor are y'all going with next? I'll try to match it.
The green apple.
You're
Yeah.
picking, Justin. Actually,
Oh,
we're gonna let
yeah,
Justin pick
pick.
because he knows these other flavors. So we got
I'll-
green apple, watermelon, and blue raspberry. I think are the other options.
So I'll have you guys do it in the way that I did it, and is so far we started with the lemon. That's what I did. The next one was the green apple, and then I done the other two together, the watermelon and the blueberry or blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry. All right, so we're doing green apple next.
Yeah.
All right, my
I
producer
got-
left me, so I have to go get it myself.
Oh,
I'm just-
boo-hoo.
I think I'm gonna do a
Sad
lime
boy.
one.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I like these cans too. They're very like peachy or beachy vibe. I like it.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Those actually sound good.
They're also 100 calories. I know you said you were watching calories, but they are zero sugar. And I'm almost 2 weeks in. I kicked sugar out of all my drinks and stuff. So a lot of these are so much better. And I've noticed a drastic change in like myself over the last 2 weeks. First few days sucked not having sugar.
Yeah.
But like now I'm getting the best sleep. I wake up energized way better. I drink way more water and stuff now. So I think kicking the sugar so far has been one of the better choices I've made this year.
Oh, absolutely. It's a great choice. It's so hard, like you
Yeah,
were saying, like
it was
that
hard.
first that first month is like rough.
Yeah.
There you go, Jeff. Look at that. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna
Staying
hit this
hydrated.
button. You guys ready for this?
Ready for this.
Beverage by sweet dry greens.
Thank you for tuning into the Snack Network live for April 15th, 2022. I am Dave Moore. You're here on our spring stream series where every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on the Snack Network YouTube channel, and as well as our special guest Justin Howman's YouTube channel this week. We are streaming and tasting the backlog of insane beverages that have been stacking up for the Snack Network to try. We're reviewing the Bud Light Seltzer Sour Pack tonight. And Justin's going to try something else new with us. You guys can follow us at the Snack Network pretty much on every social media platform at the Snack Net, and we're the Snack Network. We taste things, and you can follow Justin and subscribe to his channel. It's in the suggested channels on our YouTube channel. It's Justin Hallman.
That's
Hallman? Justin, how do I say this?
Hall man.
Hallman.
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 It just probably sounds a little different when I say
I just want to make sure.
it. There's a lot of things that I'm gonna say that sounds way different than probably what a lot of people say.
I don't need my Ohioism coming out. Of course, also joining us in the top right corner is Curtis Lane, Human Resources Manager of his own personal life. Hi, Curtis.
How's it going, Dave?
It's going great. Joining us in our bottom right-hand side is Jeff Daly, electrical engineer by day, Jeff Daly by night. Jeff Daly, hi, Jeff.
Hey, Dave. I noticed that you almost called me Jeff Jaley.
Jeff Daly. That's okay. You call me Jabe sometimes. It's all right. No, Curtis.
So do I.
Jabe. Curtis calls me Jabe. And Justin Hallman on our Hallman. Justin Hallman on our bottom left-hand side below me. I'm Dave Moore. You can follow me, Tell You Dave. Okay, that's all our blah blah blahs. We got a question in the chat before we try this green apple seltzer. We are being asked what our favorite movie is. At least that's the question I saw.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think we asked this last week, but yeah, I'm down for it again.
And I took shit for liking the greatest movie in the last decade, Spider-Man: No Way Home, that makes me cry every 15 minutes at least, and it is my new favorite movie, and I'm not taking it back. No question.
That's fine. You don't have to take it back.
It's the best Sony movie since Morbius.
No, Jeff, the movie that came out this week from Sony Pictures, that's the movie that doesn't exist, is better than Morbius. Anything is better than Morbius.
Yeah, Dave.
According to Rotten
I would probably watch Batman again before I watched Morbius again.
I would do that as well, and
I need a good nap every now and again, you know.
You're right.
I would watch a homeless person poop in the gutter first before watching Morbius.
Just go to New York.
My favorite movie continues to be The Shawshank Redemption.
That's fair. All right.
I don't even remember what I said last week, to be honest. So I'm gonna change it up and go National Treasure or something.
National Food Snack.
Yeah, National Treasure. You know, with Nick Cage. You know, gotta get that Declaration of Independence. It's the best movie I've ever seen.
Listen, your favorite movie is allowed to change on an hourly basis. I am allowed. Justin, favorite movie. This is really important stuff.
Favorite movie. I'm gonna have to go off one that I've seen here recently. It's called Hacksaw Ridge.
Okay.
Is that a local one or is that national?
It's national. The same guy that played the second Spider-Man played the character.
Andrew Garfield.
It's based off of a true story of Dawson kid, and he wants to go in as a field medic for the military, and he does not want to carry a rifle or anything like that. He doesn't want to, and historically, he's one of the most notorious medics to ever be on the field, and saved a lot of people. That was all documented. Everything. Huge great movie. Love it.
Good movie.
While we're on the subject of Andrew Garfield, I really like Tick Tick Boom. By the way, I also really enjoyed that movie. Yeah.
It was a good movie.
I've watched it, I think, 3 times now, and I've listened to the soundtrack. I love that movie as well.
Can I bring up a topic that I wanted to touch on this last week, but I completely forgot. So movies that had so much hype, like going into them, and then when you watch them, you were just utterly confused. Have you guys ever had a situation like that? Because I watched what was it, the what was it on Netflix? The Bo Burnham special. I went into that like expecting so much different.
From what I heard, you need to watch that movie 2 or 3 times to understand it.
I'll pass. It wasn't. It's one of those ones where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to like. It was the first movie that I watched that like made me feel like actual dread.
One of my favorite things that Jeff and I ever did on our previous YouTube channel, Forget Being Cool, was review this movie and why. Is it called The Snatch? Is it just called Snatch? Jeff, do you remember this?
It's called Bandersnatch, maybe.
No. It's
Which
like
one?
I think it's just called Snatch. It's like a British movie.
Yes.
And so we were reviewing this movie, this poster of like the 100 best movies of all time, and we both watched this movie and we're like, I don't freaking get it at all. So the title of the video I put up was explaining this movie, and to this day, Jeff, we still get hate comments.
Really?
Oh yeah. Well, I get a notification every couple weeks, and somebody's like, "You guys are a bunch of effing idiots."
For not understanding it.
Yeah. For not understanding this movie. All right.
It was like weirdly cut. The only other movie I would say that's weird is like Moonlight. They said, "Oh, this movie's great. You'll watch it." It's like a genre-defining movie. I watched it. I was like, "What is going on here?"
We did Moonlight too. We did do that.
The Kingsman was a good series too.
There's a new one coming to theaters soon. I didn't see any of them though.
Yeah.
I liked.
What
I
was
thought
it?
they were pretty interesting.
The
Definitely an
Kingsman.
interesting choice of
Oh,
characters,
gotcha.
actors.
Based off the comics
Mm-hmm.
that I also have never read.
Of course.
Guys, we should try this green apple Bud Light seltzer. What are you trying, Justin? Tell us about what you're trying first.
So I went with a color scheme. You guys went with green apple, so I went with another green thing. I went with a lime margarita. It is the Bud Light Seltzer cocktail hour lime margarita. 5%, 0 sugar, and 100 calories. Really cool looking
Like calling
bottle.
it
We was talking about that while y'all were getting them. I really like these cans.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we should call anything a cocktail.
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 I mean, if you do a cocktail, you know, it's a commonly used cleaning mechanism for after intercourse, but you know that's a different thing.
That's not what that is. I'm gonna open up this green apple Bud Light sour seltzer. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna move on from.
Ooh, that smells good.
I will tell you this: green apple is one of my favorite flavors in the entire world.
My favorite's blue raspberry.
All right, well we've got both our. I love blue raspberry too, Jeff. I'm with you on blue raspberry, but this green apple Gatorade is one of like the things that came from heaven. Like it's 100% from heaven.
I have no idea what that little emoji is that Ungodly Hours just put on there, but they also asked, what's our favorite drink? I think we should answer that after we taste this.
Yeah, I think so too. I was hoping you were still here because we definitely divulged on the
Yeah,
movie.
they're awesome.
Yeah, I can't read any of these emojis. They come in as like literal random text. Like
I can see the emojis, I just don't know what that one is.
It's like
I
a
know
blue
Ray.
circle with some hands.
Or in a book or something. Like a light in a book.
Yeah,
It
there's
might
just
be a light bulb. I think it's a light bulb.
An
I don't know
unlit
what
light
that
bulb.
means.
It's an unlit light bulb.
I'm old, I don't know what things mean.
Maybe it's like a light bulb because he's picking our brains.
unlit
Ooh,
light
maybe.
bulb.
Alright, let's check out some green
Let's
apple.
try it out.
It smells really good.
Ooh, that tastes like sour candy. I'm out. I'm down.
I like it. This is my favorite seltzer, 100% hands down.
That one's good.
This
That's real good.
this flavor isn't as strong as I want it to be.
It could be it could be a little stronger, but it is definitely not bad.
Definitely tasty.
See, that's why I liked the sour apple because it was there, but it wasn't necessarily all the way there. But I think for the first time them ever making like a sour drink, they done a good job.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, it's definitely unique. I've lost my second monitor, so I can no longer read the chat at the moment.
You're good. They're just asking about
Let me
what we
see
rated
how
on
they-
we want it on a scale of 1 to 10 on this one.
Let's try both.
I
don't
definitely put this on like a 8.5. It's very solid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like putting things on scales because I don't feel like you get my opinion of it then.
That is literally your opinion.
No, I feel like
Like I don't like it. It's like how much do you not like it? 0 out of 10.
because me saying that I think it's like an 8 out of 10, right? Like on my scale, what does that mean? It is an 8 out of 10. Oh man, it's not a 9, so it must be terrible. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't tell you anything.
Do we need to get you a scale, like a little chart that like has like happy faces to frowny faces?
No, I don't believe in scales.
A 0 out of 10 is where you
Fine.
throw up, Dave. A 10 out of 10 is where you do some things in your pants.
Do some things in your pants.
You have
Speaking
the happy
of
dance.
which, infamous baby bladder. I'll be right back.
Speaking of doing things
Sounds
in
good,
your
have fun.
pants, Justin's gonna go do that.
Baby bladder. It's
Baby
one of the
bladder.
most infamous things I've known.
Oh,
Don't worry, we'll entertain your chat for you.
I really like the little bunnies on the bar. That's adorable.
Oh, my live chat moved back to my window without me having to do anything. That's amazing. Okay,
Nice,
great.
nice. Jeff,
So
what do you
I-
rate it?
I rate.
Because you're infamous for your ratings.
Jeff's ratings work because they're complete nonsense usually.
No, they're not. They have science to them.
Yeah, sometimes it's like it's 8 out of 15 chocolate bananas. Like I'm like, that's about as useless as any other scale.
He just he's very scientific in his methods. Don't you question him?
All right.
I'd give that a 10.2 out of 13.8.
See,
Quite solid.
I like these scales better.
Better. 13.
It's solid. I'm looking for like a strong green apple taste, but it's still a good hint of green apple.
I can agree with you, Jeff, that like I want it to be stronger. I want it to be an overwhelming flavor.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
It's not, and that is maybe the only slight disappointment.
Yeah. Damn.
Nice.
That
Still
was
getting
good.
that Sprite out of my system.
I want to say mine's okay.
How is yours?
Yeah.
It kind of tastes like a perfume.
Oh, that's not good.
My question to you now is, how do you know what perfume tastes like?
I grew up in the late 90s, and my mom wore a whole lot of White Rain. So, I know.
Actually, no. This is another question that's kind of fun. What was your mother's favorite perfume to wear? My mom loved vanilla.
I thought you were going to ask her,
I don't
what was your
know.
mother's maiden name?
No.
It's Cindy.
Justin said White Rain. That's a good one.
Yeah, she used. I don't even know. She used so much White Rain for her hair that I think it was her perfume. Because she was still that retro poof with the long hair.
Okay.
You know, it didn't leave the South until like 2010. So
Fair enough.
the 70s were around for a long time.
Hey, if it works, don't fix it.
Oh, it needed
Or if
fixing.
it need to fix it.
If it works, don't fix it.
That's
No,
what we
my-
got the hammer for.
Yeah.
If it's broken, just break it again.
Yeah, you just hit it harder.
And then blame it on somebody else.
And if you didn't break it good enough, hit it harder next time.
I can only assume, Curtis, that your mom had a favorite perfume.
Yeah, I said it already. She wore vanilla like anything. It was straight like I don't even know what it was. What brand? It was like this weird, like.
It had to be Avon. Had to be.
No, it wasn't
Oh,
Avon.
I was gonna say
We
like
were
everybody
broke.
wore Avon.
No. It was like the dollar store vanilla stuff because we were broke. I was on Snap when I was a kid. Like that kind of broke.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I grew up very poor myself, buddy.
We're on the same page, my friend.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm not
I had
trying
to take
think
the
of-
ceiling fan out of my ceiling because it was like right here. I'm 6
My,
foot tall, and that ceiling fan would hit me right in the bridge of my nose, and I had to get rid of it.
Ooh.
I had
How
to.
tall was your ceiling?
I grew up in a very tiny trailer.
Oh.
I had the duck coming in and out of my house.
Shit.
Just a little head nod.
Well, now you got a nice house. You got.
I do.
You're in a
I
big
made a
place.
vow, like when I left that place, like I was like, I'm never gonna live in a place where I can touch the ceiling. I mean, I'm 6 foot with my arm reach. That's probably, I don't know, 9 foot. You know,
Those are pretty big goals then.
make it happen.
So that's why he lives outside.
Yeah, I just live outside.
You live outside.
But yeah, I can stand up and not touch my ceiling, so I'm good with it.
I can touch my ceiling right now.
Jeff Russell Giant.
It's a drop ceiling.
I worked really hard to get into a position where I didn't have to worry about questioning money anymore. Because I grew up not having that kind of stuff, or not having the ability to go to the gas station and get my favorite drink or my snack. Even though it's $1, we can't afford it, so I can't get it. But now, if I want it, I buy it. You know, I spend a lot of time building my life to where I have that opportunity to do so.
Yeah.
That
I
and
don't
like
know that
helping
feeling.
other people, you know, like if they can't get it, you know, here I can help you out a little bit, you know, those kind of things.
Yeah.
You know. Help those, you know, good karma comes in all types of ways, good blessings.
Absolutely. We do have another question in chat from Ungodly Hours. If we had $10 million, what would you do with it?
Hide it and go back to work tomorrow.
Hide it and go back to work more.
I mean, that's fair.
I feel like the first thing when people do, they get rich or they hit the lottery, they go quit their job. Money spends every day, but your job pays you no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. If I'm lucky enough to ever acquire $10 million, I don't need a much more lavish lifestyle. Like, I don't. Like, that's fine. I don't need to, like, go buy a multi-million-dollar house. I don't need to go on vacations across the world, right? That being said, I would like to not work again.
We actually talked about it at work today. It got brought up about $500,000, and the guys in the shop were like telling me about like how $500,000 wasn't really that much. But I was like, you realize like if I had $500,000, that could change everything. That's investments. That's putting into and then completely. You could double that, triple that easily. You know, just having the opportunities.
Yeah, but you need the large amount of capital to be even able to have those opportunities, and that's the kicker, right? Like, in I think everybody in this call's position, none of us have enough capital to dramatically increase it widely. Yeah. In that same way.
Because you could go put like $100 into stocks or whatever, and then pull out next week and make another $100 and pull $200. But like, if you take $500,000, you drop that into a stock, and that stock drastically increases, and then you pull out, like say Bitcoin, and then which dropped recently, and a lot of people probably lost a lot of money. But the people that bought it back in the early 2000s for pennies on the dollar, you know, now they're swimming. You know.
Yeah,
even after
there's a
the
matter
drop.
of luck to it.
Yeah, if I got $10 million, I would immediately start investing in it, and then still go to my job, but do increasingly less and less work until they fired me.
Yeah, and go on unemployment.
Let it naturally fade out.
I think I would buy the shop for Pretty Lady to start her business that she wants, though. I think that would be an investment I'd start in.
Yeah, that's see, there's things like that. I don't need $1 million house, but I would love to just like fund people's projects. Like, I'd love to be like, no, I want people to be able to make these podcasts. I want people to make these video games. I want people to be able to do these. If I can invest that money and make more money,
somebody needs to invest money in Diablo 4, so I'm going to play that already. I'm tired of waiting.
Activision's got its own things to work out, which they're working on, and it'll get better eventually. But that's its own tackling problem.
I'll tell you the best business to invest in, if you wanted a way to invest $10 million into a business. Laundromat.
Yeah,
laundromat.
Yeah,
or buy
something
one.
that's passive income.
It's passive income. You can hire people to like, you know, to be there every day, and you just go in and collect the quarters once or twice a week.
That and car washes.
Yeah, car washes too.
Yeah, I follow these people on TikTok who are just dumping buckets of quarters out of washing machines. I don't know why.
That's so cool.
I don't know why I find it fascinating. But
exactly. Laundromats though are needed all year long, and especially here in Ohio, car washes aren't used all year long.
Yeah,
that's true.
We're not. Yeah, car washes is not a great business.
It don't get too terribly cold here.
No.
I see
car
snow like
still
once a
great
year.
Business, Dave.
Oh yeah, they're still good. Yeah, there's the reason they have you sign up for an annual subscription to the car wash now in Cleveland. Now there's a reason that they're switching to that model.
I see snow like once a year, so we use car wash a lot.
Car washes are used a lot in the spring.
And we get like this much snow, like maybe like 2 to 3 inches.
This much snow
in an hour.
This is car wash season right now. We're in it right.
We're in pollen season right now.
Yeah, you could have gone today if you wanted. I had the house all day.
I'm trying to think of like how I feel like I'm in the combination of like all of you in terms of like what I would do with $10 million, because obviously I'm still gonna go to work the next day, because I actually like, honestly, I like my job.
I couldn't sit at home, you know. I would go I'd go stir crazy.
I would do
He says
something.
that, and I work from home.
I wouldn't go stir crazy. I work in a
I
shop.
sit here for like 8 hours a day, technically.
I'm a shop manager. Like I'm always I like being at work. I like cars and stuff. So I mean, there's no way like I couldn't do it. My ADHD is too bad.
I just
I
have
got
to
you.
do something. I don't. That's the key. I don't have to do what I do now. That's what it would be.
I bought
It's, like,
tech
right
decks.
behind you. Sorry, I
His
thought that
ankle-
was further in like the background. I'm like trying to figure out how deep his room goes at this
His
point.
ankle's cool. I've watched Justin's streams, and I don't understand how that room works at all.
I bought
Tech
tech decks
decks.
for my ADHD. This is what I use while I'm streaming to keep myself distracted from rambling too long. But yeah, so like, my bar, so my computer screen, hang on, is there. So I got a good wingspan from my computer to my bar,
Okay.
and then I can move. I got pretty good free range to come back here, and then from my bar to my fridge, I still got like another good section
Oh,
here.
okay, got you.
And then I have
I see
3
how it's
shelves,
working.
and then this is it's a tap here, and then
I love that.
fancy stuff. Pretty lady bought me that for Christmas. I don't have anything full in it yet, but
So what Justin did to ensure that he never could reach his ceilings was take a house and flip it sideways. So everything's like, you know, the rooms are like shallow, but they're long.
yeah, like so this house we got really lucky with this one. And we come and looked at it, and I looked up. You know, we got an attic and stuff. And I'm renting here. I don't own it. I'm not buying or nothing. I was like, I looked up and I was like, can't touch it. I'm game. I don't care what else anybody else is here. I don't care. I've lived in worse. I'm all right with it. But after I leave here, I'm gonna be buying a house. I need a basement. I want a full size basement.
Yeah.
like Snack Network headquarters.
I got real lucky with my house, to be honest. I know there's some flaws, and I'm still working out a bunch of kinks. Obviously, it's home ownership. There's kinks.
We don't talk about kinks here on stream.
We don't kink shame here on the Snack Network. We eat anything.
See, my thing is like when I do go to buy a house, I use the VA. So the house that I get has to be in pristine condition, or the VA won't approve it.
Listen, I don't want to delete another stream.
It has to be in
Hey, there was nothing bad
pristine
about
condition.
that.
I don't know YouTube's guidelines. I feel that. Justin, did you get this survey from YouTube about filling out YouTube creator bullcrap?
I don't do surveys. I don't know.
Because it was like
I can check my emails.
it was like do this really quick survey to improve YouTube and its creator platform, and you're like, cool. And then it was like 5,000 questions.
Yeah, if it was that many, I definitely didn't make it through it.
Yeah, no, it just kept going and
I get bored
going.
after like 10.
And I'm like, I mean,
I would be
this
distracted.
is, if they're gonna use any of this, it's actually valuable because it's a lot of this like, do the new tools work? What do you think of shorts? Blah 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 blah. Like there's stuff in there that you're like,
I like the shorts idea. I just think they seen TikTok go like this, and they're like, we have to compete. And I think
Yeah.
that's what they went with.
it just yeah. And I don't know if the feature itself is entirely baked the way TikTok is. Like,
Yeah, it's not as like drastic, but it's similar in spots.
TikTok knows what I want to see before I even see it. YouTube Shorts is just throwing shit at me.
A lot of the times it's just TikToks that I've already seen,
That too.
which is very disappointing. But we have another question in chat I want to throw out there. So since we were on movies, what's our least favorite movie?
Morbius. No, I'm just kidding.
Get out of here with you. Didn't see it. You can't see it.
Snatch.
Don't see it. Snatch.
That's
Mm.
possible, dude. Snatch wasn't terrible.
Uh,
Trolls 2.
I gotta say, I just watched Look at the Iris, that Disney original movie last night.
oh, I rewatched that recently too. I still love that movie.
It's
I
not.
ju-
It's great. That's one of
It's
my
so
favorite
great.
Disney movies.
I was gonna say it's not bad actually. Like it has a decent like cast in it.
I like any movie that shout outs Cleveland.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like the MCU where they waterboarded a dude in Cleveland. It's the only thing that happened in Cleveland in the MCU.
I mean, hey, waterboarding's fine. You're not gonna die. It's just waterboarding.
Any of the recent Adam Sandler movies?
Yeah, that's fair.
Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill comes to mind.
Jack and Jill, you're right. Jack and Jill is the correct answer to this question. It's my least favorite movie, Jack and Jill. Even in every other Adam Sandler movie that's not very good, there's at least something to pull out of it and be like, that was funny.
Yeah, I can't deal with him trying to be that.
His Eight
female
Crazy Nights.
character.
Very funny.
Eight Crazy Nights was so good though.
Yeah,
I'll
it
watch
was.
that all the time.
Yeah.
It's so politically incorrect, but it's like one of those movies where you're like, this is fucking funny.
You know, like, picking a least favorite movie is hard, you know, because, like, I know for a fact I'm not going to watch a movie that I'm not going to like. Because I watch the trailer or I'll read the credits or not the credits, but the description. So if it just seems like I'm not going to like it, then I'm probably just not going to watch it. The most redundant, hated ones, I'd have to say is Fast and Furious.
I've never seen any of those movies.
I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm glad
the first
to be.
one's good.
First 2 or 3 were okay, and then they got redundant. It's just the same stuff with different
Yeah,
actors.
it's just the same thing. You're right.
Different
Same plot
countries.
line, same peaks, same valleys.
Yeah.
I would like to
Family.
establish the opinion
Family.
that coming from Justin. Justin is a car guy. If he's going to have an opinion on a Fast and Furious movie, he's going to be the guy I'm going to ask because he's a car guy.
It's just
Like,
not
it's
it.
also not realistic.
They
because,
drove-
how
like,
do you shift like
After the
14
first
times?
2 or 3, they got so far off from cars. They were using tanks and helicopters and planes and doing explosive fights from, like, skylines. Like, what? I think the most kind of... There's not even one I could say that's most realistic because, like he said, they're shifting 20 gears in 60-year-old cars. And it just doesn't make sense. It would make sense if it was a slap shift, but still, even slap shift down and up, you're still going 1 2 1 2, and you're still 4 gears, 5 gears in. You don't keep slapping it. Like it doesn't make sense to me.
Just keeps going.
Family.
In reality, they have a 20 speed transmission. It's from a truck.
Family doesn't run out of gears.
Well, let me throw some movies out there.
Okay. All right.
So I looked up the worst movies all time, and some of these movies, you can already tell it's the worst movie just by a title. Should have never been approved.
Oh no.
Sex Lives of the Potato Men.
You leave Toy Story out of this.
It's about the sexual antics of a group of potato delivery men in Birmingham.
Birmingham?
Yeah.
It's not like
That's
Idaho or anything.
description.
It would have been better if it was Idaho.
Like that would make sense.
Another movie that's horrible. They Saved Hitler's Brain.
Alright.
Depending, that could be an interesting movie, depending.
See, I'm back with Justin on this one. These are movies that I would never watch. So
An American Hippie in Israel.
That's
Some of
just like
these
walking to
pique my
town.
interest, though.
yeah,
Troll-
the potato movie is almost sounds so bad that I want to see it.
Troll 2. Troll 2 is a movie that's so bad it's good.
Yeah, that's a different experience.
Wait,
The
Rachel,
Room.
did you already see the new Fantastic Beasts? Like, what is that? Like, what?
Oh no, Rachel was
Oh, she's talking about the other two.
yeah,
Okay.
she did not like the first one, was so boring.
What's up,
and I
BK?
watched
How's it going?
half the second one and did not like it. Who's in Justin's chat? Would you say hi to Justin's chat, guys?
Hi, Justin's chat.
Hi, Justin. Yeah.
All right.
Cat.
Have
I
you
thought
ever...
he said cat, and I'm like, where's the cat? Show me the cat.
All right. So, has anybody heard of The Room?
No.
I've seen The Room.
You've seen The Room?
Yeah.
I've heard some crazy things about The Room that just makes no sense at all.
There's one called The Payphone that was
Zombie
terrible.
verse.
It doesn't, Jeff.
Payphone? Payphone was pretty bad. I remember watching it.
That was where they were stuck in the payphone booth
Payphone.
overnight or whatever. It was a murder movie.
Not the one where like this dude like he walks past a payphone and it rings and then like the guy
There's a sniper.
yeah.
Now
That's
this
it.
one, he
That's
was
the movie. I
trapped
like that
inside of a payphone booth. Like it was a big payphone booth overnight, and it was like a big murder movie, scary movie.
Yeah,
Interesting.
you know what movie I'm talking about? The one
Yeah,
where
I like that movie.
It almost sounds like you're talking about Blacklist. It's a Netflix
No.
series, which is really good.
But the entire movie takes place on one street. As a filmmaker, the movie is fascinating.
Phone booth. You're thinking of phone booth.
Phone booth. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for clarifying. Okay.
Dave, do you remember Zombievers? Rachel's calling it out.
Oh yeah, Zombievers.
Have you seen this new movie, Velocipaster?
I want to.
So
I
many
really
people on
want
TikTok
to.
talk about it.
Yeah.
There's
I
a
don't have time for that.
there's a billboard of it on my way to work.
Oh my gosh.
I drove past and I'm like, wait, what is that?
I remember Zombievers. Oh man, Zombievers is a movie.
You guys remember Sharknado?
The first Sharknado is fun because it
was fun, yeah.
It's
After they started
ridiculous.
making other ones, it's like, why?
Dude, where's my car?
I love Dude.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Sultan.
classic. Did anybody watch Kung Fury?
No. I watched Kung Fu Panda.
Fury. No, Kung Fury is a fever dream of a movie.
Or Balls of Fury.
Oh,
Ping pong
Balls
movie?
of Fury. Yeah.
Sucks.
What is that?
Ping pong.
It's a ping pong movie.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
hilarious though.
Alright, it's my turn to go pee. I'll be back.
Tenacious D was also very funny too.
Tenacious D is my favorite band.
Yeah.
We were
That's
actually
a
thinking
great
about going to. They're having a concert close to us in September, and I think we might go.
What?
Yeah.
No. They
Yeah.
need to have a concert up here.
Yeah, they're touring right now.
Come to Cleveland.
Yeah, it's like $80 a ticket for right now.
I would see it. Plus, it's not only Tenacious D, but it has Jack Black in it,
Yeah.
who's already a famous movie actor. It's a steal.
I would pay $80 to see Tenacious D.
Oh, I would.
That's not even a question. I would go in a heartbeat. Jeff, if you get tickets to go to Tenacious D, I want to go.
The closest they're coming is Philadelphia. Oh no! They're coming to Blossom Music Center.
When?
September 16th.
Oh man, dude, we're going.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. I'm buying this. Do you want me to buy you a ticket, Dave?
Freaking hold on. What day is that?
September 16th, Friday.
It's a
8
Friday?
p.m. 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Oh my gosh, Justin. This is the greatest moment of my life.
I got you, buddy. I got you.
Wait, I'm buying these right now. I'm buying Pit.
I can't afford Pit.
They're not expensive.
$320 each.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I bought seats, and they were like $80.
Oh, $190.
Wow,
Ooh,
that's a
well,
lot.
that's close to the fit. What's your price range, Dave?
Like 100, 100 and less than 150.
All right. I will buy us tickets.
All right.
It's gonna be an expensive paycheck because I just bought Indians tickets too. Sorry. This is a detour.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
right.
know that would come.
Just derailed the entire thing.
I've been waiting years for them to come close to me.
Oh man, dude. I'm gonna have to listen to a bunch of their music because I've listened to like the old stuff and then I listened to the popular stuff that hasn't came out, but not everything between.
I need 2 tickets.
We're planning a concert live on the air, everybody. I'm sorry.
All right, the cheapest tickets.
Yeah,
Let's see here.
you're about to ruin it for me, aren't you?
Oh no, that's not too bad. I'm trying. I'll figure this out, Dave.
All right, we can do this after the stream. See,
Yeah, exactly.
they're not gonna sell out. We don't have.
They're almost sold out, Dave.
Are they really?
Yeah. They're almost sold out. I'm just telling you, they're almost sold out. I'm clicking on the seats and they're like they're scattered. Oh, I found some good seats. Okay.
For a reasonable price.
Yeah. Wait, you're handicapped, right?
I'll bring my cane.
There's wheelchair accessible seats.
I don't count as that kind of handicap.
Dang. Sorry, I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out after stream. The green apple, the more I drink it, the better it gets.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good, guys.
It's pretty good.
Have I done the Sprite challenge? I have not. I've actually been drinking Sprite Zero Sugars, though. I actually kicked sugar about 2 weeks ago. I stopped drinking a whole... Oh, my camera just kind of like took off. Poop.
We did the Sprite challenge. It hurt. It hurt.
You're supposed to like chug it and then like not burp.
Yeah, not burp. Yeah.
If you've seen any of my videos, you know I burp.
Yeah. We know this.
I burp like all of them. My camera's
yeah,
like taking a crap right now.
Justin, how's that seltzer going?
Empty. But good.
Good, good.
It was. I liked it. It was really good. Definitely more lime than margarita style, but can't complain. Can't complain. If you want, because you guys have 2 more, right?
Yeah, we have 2 more.
I have 3.
Okay. You can jump onto another one.
Yeah, I'll jump one real quick. What do you guys think? Strawberry, watermelon, or tropical punch?
Watermelon, because then we could do watermelon together, right?
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
watermelon.
Yeah, I'll save the watermelon for everything. So I got a
Alright.
strawberry and a tropical punch.
Do a tropical punch, because I'm cute.
Yeah.
Okay. So I wish my camera would focus. That'd be nice.
Sorry, guys. That turned into poop.
At least you
Yeah.
noticed it before it was too late.
Yeah, I got there. I'm peeing. I'm like, I need to sit down.
I need my
So,
camera
yeah.
to do its thing.
And it happens. Sometimes it happens.
does.
Just cracking open a fruit punch one.
Yeah. All right. So this one is the same thing. Bud Light Seltzer Cocktail Hour, tropical punch, naturally flavored. Not a low-calorie food.
Okay.
Here, I'll play this for you, Justin.
Okay. Hang on.
Beverage bodies with bright greens.
Are we doing a different one, Dave?
In a second, we are.
I need my
doing
camera.
watermelon?
To do its thing.
We're gonna do the we're actually gonna do the other one because Justin's doing fruit punch, and then he's gonna do his watermelon equivalent with us.
So
He's
I
ahead
got
of us, 'cause
tropical
he has
punch.
4 drinks.
Bud Light Seltzer here, 5%, 0 sugar, 100 calories, naturally flavored. We were laughing about it a second ago. Not a low-calorie food. I don't even know what that means. I really wish my camera would focus, but you guys can see the can at least. You might not see my face that good, but my beautiful face can be blurry, I guess.
I have a face for radio, so.
You got a good face, Dave.
I don't have a voice for radio either.
Water, cold fermented cane sugar, natural flavor, citric acid, sodium citrate, yellow 6, sucralose, and malted rice. Weird.
Yep.
Weird.
Oh, that smells
Oh.
more like
I'll tell you in a
peaches.
second, Dave.
Definitely more
What
like
is
peach.
up with your camera?
I don't know. It won't
It's
focus.
doing the it's doing the Skype autofocus thing. I'll explain it after the stream.
Just hammer down, hammer down.
The truth is, the more you ignore it, the better it gets.
Yeah.
Just try that. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. That one kind of tastes more like the tropical Skittles. It kind of has that tropical taste. More of that.
I don't like the tropical Skittles.
But it says tropical punch, but it has a picture of an orange on it. But it smells like peaches, and it tastes like neither.
Interesting.
But it's a fruit punch margarita
Yeah.
drink. Seltzer. Drank.
But it does have a really nice softness to it. Kind of like a juice. No real heavy like maltiness or anything like that.
Interesting.
And I don't know, like a lot of them, they don't have color additions. A lot of your seltzers are clear. This one, each of these have also been colored to their can logo.
Huh.
I did not pour any of these. I'm curious if they're like
They do.
right.
They were colored.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they match the
yellow-
can.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gross.
I love artificial color. It thrives inside my stomach.
Colors.
I think the lemon one for you guys, I think it says made with natural flavors. They use real lemons.
I think that's the smell that you get, the same way that like a fair like makes lemonade. Like that's the smell that I get from the lemon seltzer.
Yeah. I got more like a Minute Maid. I don't know if you guys have Minute Maid up there or not.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, that's what I got from it. Kind of like a very faint Minute Maid. Like a watered down Minute Maid.
That's
Coke,
fair.
Coke makes Minute Maid, so it's kind of probably everywhere. Guys, what? We should grab the not watermelon one.
Mhm.
Blue raspberry.
Oh, see, I'm excited for this one.
Of
Wanna
course
go
he
with
is.
us, Curtis?
I guess I'll do
that?
strawberry since y'all are doing
Come
blue
with us?
raspberry.
To
To
where?
watch Tenacious D.
Of course.
They're
I'd
coming
love
to
to see
Blossom Music Center.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Wait, are you being serious? Like,
yeah, September 16th.
oh yeah, that's really close to my birthday too.
Yeah.
I'd be down to do that.
Oh yeah.
Hell
I'd be
yeah.
Really down
love
if my
Jack Black.
camera would fix itself.
No. How dare you expect
I'm
it to do
looking-
what it's meant to do?
Yeah.
That is really weird. Oh, he's gone. He's back.
There
That's
we go.
better.
I was like, I'm
You
just gonna
need a
refresh
hard
it.
Reset. Yeah. Just need a quick reset, that's all.
Yeah.
He was just biding his time.
Maybe Dave had to go pee now too. What are you guys doing this weekend?
Easter stuff.
Oh yeah, it's Easter this weekend. Crap.
Yeah, yeah. What are you doing?
I guess Easter stuff. No, I know I'm going over my wife's mom's house on Sunday, and then I'm going over my dad's house on Monday to do that. But Saturday I'm just spending some time with the wife. We're gonna go get breakfast at our local place, and I don't know, maybe just do Ohio things, drive around, maybe go to Costco. Oh, Costco.
I love Costco too.
I don't even know if I have a Costco near me.
That's a fair point. I live at Costco.
I'm lucky I got a Walmart.
That's fair.
So shouldn't Walmart be like in every American's home?
I work it.
That's pretty much it.
So I mean,
So you work at a Walmart?
yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
The closest Costco to me is 40 miles from here.
Yeah, that's not convenient at all.
No, that's not.
I had when I was living in Toledo, there was a Costco, like literally next to every place I lived because it was so directly centered in the like metropolitan area. So it's like a 2-minute drive from anywhere I lived. So I just would go there and get a hot dog and walk around because, I don't need most of the stuff that's there.
Listen. Costco is gonna solve starvation in this country at some point.
I think my favorite place that I've been that's convenient is Germany in Regensburg. Because everything was just right there. Everybody walks over there. It's all cobblestone streets. So, I mean,
Nice.
it's all, like, there. If you need to go somewhere, you take a 2-second walk and you're there. And their McDonald's serves beer. So, I mean,
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, that's what I want. That's all I want in this life is to get
Yeah.
beer. McDonald's.
To be honest, yeah. And then to follow up with that, like you don't want to walk anywhere in Toledo. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a problem with like you gotta keep looking around, be like, you gotta watch your own six, because I believe it's still the second highest in human trafficking in the world.
that's rough.
Yeah, because they got I-75 and I think it's 80. So it's that crossroads.
Guys, we already tried this blue raspberry.
Mhm. That's blue.
yeah, clearly I'm definitely prepared.
Mine is going to be the strawberry daiquiri.
Did you
Ooh.
smash the other one already?
Yeah, I'm trying to keep because y'all had 4 and I had 1 extra, so.
Nice.
It is very blue. I want you to know that.
It smells very blue.
Does. And a lot
Yeah.
of people, if you've never like drank a lot of things, but like if I say it smells purple, you know what it means. If it smells blue, we know what it means.
I'm gonna open this again.
Alright, we got a question in chat. I'm like I'm bad at reading
I'm
because
trying to decipher what that question meant too.
so like I get like how we get to where we are at this point because I'm out blowing up and I'm bad at words. Help me.
I think he means not. Maybe he means out. If he's out blowing up, you might need to help us, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're blowing up, help us out.
How
Give
many
me a
followers
hand.
do you have, Justin?
Huh?
You have 1,000, you said?
13.
13,000?
1,300.
1,300.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
I was like
Don't get
13,000. Jesus.
Yeah,
Listen,
not yet.
The one guy that I reached out to that had like 30,000 followers on TikTok. Let's just talk about him. Let's just throw him under the bus. I'm not gonna say who it is, but I'm just gonna throw him under the bus. I was like, man, you're a pretty cool dude doing local food reviews like in our area. You're a pretty nice guy. We should talk. We start talking. He's like, yeah, no, I charge $300 a video. I'm like, excuse me?
Yeah, there was this one guy. He lives not too far. He's in a different state. He's further south, but he follows my channel or he's subscribed, and he comments on a lot of my videos. He's given me a lot of pointers. He's helped me out with a lot of things. He's given me a lot of advice on what to drink, what to try, and stuff. And he's like 360 something thousand subs, and he helps
Damn.
me out a lot. And I think that's one of my best favorite things about YouTube is how open the community is to talking and chatting. Of course, you're gonna have some of those a-holes that are out there, where they're just gonna ignore you. But a lot of the times, you're gonna find somebody that's genuinely ready or accessible to help you and give you guidance.
Yeah, dude, my favorite thing about this, and this is the reason that like Justin is on the stream right now, is like the most fun part of making this kind of content and stuff is the community that forms around it. Whether it's our audience, like the comment section, like during this stream, or like the other creators who are making things, like having people on like Justin, having people on like we're gonna have in the next couple weeks, right? Like this is the fun part. And so when you're messaging me like totally open and you're listen, I don't care how many followers you have, you're not better than anyone.
Growing is the thing, though. Like learning and growing is the best.
I don't like when accounts talk down to me when I have more followers than them on other things, right? Like I also don't appreciate that.
I need to
We're all
follow you
just
guys on
trying to
Twitter,
have
by the way.
fun, to be
Yeah,
honest.
we're all in here for fun and to collaborate and do things together and form a community and talk to each other. Like having Justin on this is super fun. That's the point of this. I don't
Followed you
I
guys
don't-
on Twitter, by the way.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I don't never
Another-
use it.
The other thing, yeah, me neither. The other thing
Follow
is, are
our
we gonna
OnlyFans
try
page
this?
also.
We don't have one of those.
Are we gonna try this?
Yeah.
Oh
let's-
yeah, we are gonna
But-
try
It's,
this.
it's
We're
no
gonna
blue. Here, we'll try.
I follow 10 people on Twitter, and I have 700 followers. I don't follow nobody.
Wow.
So.
Wow, he has 700 followers.
And I don't tweet either. I don't do nothing.
That's not that good.
I like
This
that.
tastes like blue raspberry.
It tastes like blue raspberry, and the aftertaste is bubble gum.
So that was my.
Very sour.
That was my. I think the lemon one was a little bit better than that one.
I'm not a fan. I'm gonna be honest. I also really don't like blue raspberry.
I had very high hopes for the blue raspberry because that's one of my more favorite flavors to go to,
Yeah.
Mine
and
too.
it let me down. I think that
Would
one,
you say yours is like that just because it let you down from what you thought it could be?
I think so. Yeah, I'm
Is that
biased about it.
disappointment? Disappointment haunted on your dreams.
We've tried so many seltzers at this point that I don't have high expectations for anything.
I felt like it could have been better. I felt like they focused more on the blue raspberry than they did the sour aspect. So I was kind of in the middle on that one.
That's fair.
You think it's kind of mid, as the youngins say?
Mid.
Not entirely sure, but sure.
Is it bussin'?
Is it buzzing?
Bussin'.
Is it cracked?
Is
I
it?
feel like it's okay.
is not a thing that young people say.
I would say Kappa.
It's Kappa. I don't even know what that means. I'm so old at
Kappa
this
is
point.
a Twitch emote.
It is.
I don't know what it means to be Cap either.
Kappa is a Twitch emote.
Yeah, I also don't know what it means if it's that's so Cap. Like, I don't know what that means.
You mean cap means fake, Dave? Is it fact or cap? Cap is fake or false.
I mean, I get that one.
I don't get it.
What do you mean you don't get? I just literally told you.
So
Cap
when
means
you
fake
say
or
no
false.
cap, you mean like not fake.
Yeah, not kidding. No cap means not kidding.
Yeah, it's fact, no cap.
Or for us bald people, no cap just means bald.
Yeah.
We've got another question in our chat about our favorite food.
Shawty got low.
The answer,
Got
the
them
correct-
apple bottom jeans.
the only correct answer to what our favorite food is hot wings.
Potatoes.
That's your favorite food.
That
Potatoes.
I'll talk to my cousin about it not too long. One of my big goals, or like, which probably won't ever happen, is I want to be on an episode of the Hot Ones.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that would be such a cool day. Yeah.
Mm.
100%.
My dream Snack Network show that'll never happen because we'll never have enough subscribers to do it.
Never say never, Dave.
I know, but
That's
listen,
where you say Revan, because that's never backwards.
Ungodly Hours is gonna have to get us a ton more subscribers. Like he's gonna have to tell all his friends about us, or otherwise we're just never gonna make it. I want to make a show called Wing Wars, where we travel the country and try wings. That's my dream show. That is my. I want to put wings into competitions. I want to rate wings with the best wings in the world. I want to try all the flavors. I want to travel.
He wants the
and-
Gordon Ramsay wings. is what he
Yeah,
wants.
that's what I want. I want to be the Gordon Ramsay of wings.
Godly Hours is gonna tell all their friends, awesome.
Potato wars. You know,
Potato Wars.
we
Listen.
go through all different potato creations.
Listen,
Hey, there's some really good taters down here. All you gotta do is get the right place.
That's
Mm.
fair.
No, see, Jeff, it's got to have alliteration. We got to come up with a different name. It's got to be like potato politics or
Politics.
It's gonna be like the sexual adventures of the Potato Men.
that is not
Look, I gotta say, in my opinion, potatoes are the most versatile food.
They make vodka
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, also
There's-
it's. Go ahead.
Vodka, potato salad,
Basically
fried
the same
food like
thing.
French fries. Yeah. French fries, chips.
Salad?
No, vodka and potato salad. It can make a drink.
Vodka
Yeah,
is
potato
potato salad.
Yeah, it's just
Mhm.
old potato salad.
No, I understand that, but I thought he said vodka potato salad. I was
No.
like, that one
No,
thing.
no.
Say it as one thing.
It's on
It's
the
like we're not
side
gonna
of
slide
most
past
foods.
that. It's like we're not gonna slide past that. Like you didn't just say what I think you just said.
No.
Baked
Also-
potato, mashed potatoes. Potatoes go on anything.
Twice fried potatoes, potatoes confit.
The only two things you need in your life is steak and taters.
Yeah, exactly.
I
And
want
it better be
hummus.
medium rare or rarer. And that's it.
Mhm.
I'm
Exactly.
a really big fan of fried chicken. And it's not something I eat often. Almost never now.
Fried chicken has to be done the right way. We have a place down here called Bojangles, and it has to be the best chicken.
I saw somebody trying Bojangles on TikTok, man, because the entire Snack Network food For You page is just food. It's all food. It's fantastic. It's great.
Bojangles is amazing.
And the guy was like, I don't believe this is the best chicken. And then he ate it, and he's like, yeah, no, I take it back.
God,
This
so
is
good.
This is real freaking good.
Bojangles is pretty
If y'all got
good.
any questions, I will more than gladly make a video eating Bojangles for you guys.
But Bojangles is really good. I've had it before.
We
It's
call it
delicious.
Bojangles. Hang on, I was gonna grab Curtis's arm.
I think Justin just found his Snack Network appearance. That's not stream. Please go try the entire menu for me, Justin.
I would do it. I love Bojangles. It's so good. We're also
I heard
getting a
the beans
Biscuitville.
and
It's a
rice are
breakfast
delicious,
place.
too.
Ooh, beans and rice. It's weird that like the some of the most simple foods in the world are also some of the most delicious foods when done well.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you get a good potato or like a good hot wing, it's like there's not a lot of stuff that goes into it. Like once you overcomplicate something,
It's like
It's
people
like-
they use like really expensive chocolate on things, and it will drastically change the price of stuff.
Oh yeah. Or like they shave some like truffles on something, all of a
Mhm.
sudden it's $70, and it's like I don't care.
Yeah, you can just take those truffles back. I don't want them.
Yeah, take it back. This is $20, maybe.
This is $20 a slice. I don't want this.
Ooh, that's a good question on Godly Hours. What is your dream to do? Is in terms of like overall, like the dream?
Run the
I
Run the Snack Network for real.
yeah. For me, I want to run a coffee shop and brewery.
I'd be willing to pair that with the Snack Network. If the Snack Network is like a studio above a bar, I'd be all about it.
Yeah, I wanna have my own coffee shop and oh no, we lost Justin.
Reset the
Oh,
camera.
Justin's back. Oh, yeah.
I would say I wouldn't mind having a brewery.
Yeah.
I had the great opportunity of being invited. I don't know if you guys seen the video. I got invited to a meadery. I don't know if you guys know what
Meadery
mead
would be
is.
also awesome.
Mead is amazing. I freaking
I love
love
mead.
mead.
Meat's the greatest thing on the
Um,
planet.
Well, there was a local meadery. I done one review and I reached out. I sent them the video. I was like, hey, I done a review, and he reached back and he's like, well, let me know when you want to come over and try the rest of ours. And so we went up there. We got invited up there. He gave me some merch and everything else like that. I got
Oh, nice.
I got some stickers over here actually from Moonjoy Meadery. You know,
Oh, cool.
they gave me, there's a horn somewhere. I think I just washed it. I got a cup horn. And they gave me a T-shirt. I paid for the horn. But it was a really great time. They walked me through their entire meadery process. So I posted 2 videos. We done a flight of mead with him, the owner, and he talked about each of the ones that we done. And then we walked through the mead in the back, and he showed us his distillation process and talked to me about everything. So it was really fun to see that aspect. So it's definitely talking about opening up a brewery or something like that would be really fun.
Yeah, and
Makes another appearance. She loves blue raspberry, and she's here to tell us her thoughts.
Uh-oh.
Who said I love raspberry?
You love blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry. Oh, well, Slurpees are different than anything else.
You came down. You skipped the green apple because you hate green apple.
Yeah, I don't like. This is okay. It's not great.
That's it.
I was disappointed.
Alright. Big thoughts.
so
wish it-
actually,
I wish it was
Oh, go
sweet
ahead.
instead of sour, but
yeah, that's fair.
It says sour in the can.
I know.
Got to be sweeter.
Still kind of smells like vitamins. They all have a weird like vitamin smell.
Vitamins?
Smells like the hard Flintstone candies or Flintstone
Yeah.
vitamins from the
Yeah.
90s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's the Bang seltzers that we tried? One of those tasted just like Flintstone vitamins.
Yeah. I
The
don't
Bang
know.
ones were pretty good.
So
They're the complete opposite of flavor strongness in the seltzer.
Did y'all try the
Yes.
platinums yet?
Flavor.
You can-
What?
Have y'all tried the platinums yet or no?
No.
no, not yet.
The platinums were really
Oh.
good. They're 8% though. They're stronger.
Oh well, that's good. Thank you for the warning before we decide to live stream it.
Yeah, they're
Wait, Justin, were
8%,
you
but
here
there's
when
only
said
I think
was
there's
a
only 3.
shotgun one? Was he here for that?
I think so, unless you said it pre-stream.
I might have said it pre-stream, but I thought you were here. But I wanna shotgun a tall boy or the one of
Oh
those
yeah,
platinums.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm like, I swear you were here for that.
I have one in my fridge for you, Curtis.
I'm gonna do it. That'll be a beautiful short. And
Right.
then,
I don't remember.
I
Um,
tried. What I don't know if any of you guys like chugging. I know he mentioned shotgunning. I done a 45 ounce beer in 40 seconds. I tried to do that.
oh,
How did you
jeez.
feel afterward?
Jeff, that sounds like a challenge to you, Jeff.
It was rough, to say the least. I have a video. There's a video. It's up. So I mean, you can watch it if you want to. But
Was it a Cobra?
no, High Life.
Dude,
That's
what's
not-
that one that I kept? Oh, Steel
I'm
Reserve.
pretty sure it was
Oh,
a
yeah,
High Life.
this-
It was just so bubbly. It was.
Listen, every guy on this channel knows what a Steel Reserve tastes like. It's the
Oh.
worst beer on the planet. But there's a bulletin, a
It's
billboard.
not a beer, it's a malt beverage.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's a billboard near us.
There's a billboard that our producer Rachel, hi, goes past every day and was like, "Man, I've never had a Steel Reserve," and I'm like, "You don't want one?" And
I didn't say I wanted it. I was like, what is it?
Now,
You're like,
they
it's a mix.
do. You said she likes blue raspberry. Steel Reserve has a 211 that is blue raspberry.
Great.
I done a review on it, so you can watch those. I was surprised by it. Steel Reserve's terrible, but their flavored ones was a little bit better.
I still love Bush Apple, and I want it to come back.
Oh yes, I can't wait.
I didn't get to try the Bush Apple.
It's so good.
It comes out every fall. It'll be back.
It is
It's
so.
like 2 years.
It is so unnecessarily, and it has no right being as good as it is. Let me
My
put it that
fall
way.
videos are so booked; it's hard to get in like new videos.
What I would say is just for personal use, at least buy a 30 pack when it comes out.
Oh, the biggest we have is a 24.
Either way, it is totally worth it. We bought a 12 pack because we were like, yeah, we'll try it, and at least Rachel and I killed that that entire 12 pack.
That got
I still have
smashed
to
in my
drink it.
backyard.
Oh
It was
yeah,
so
a bunch
good.
of us drank it. Yeah, it was so good.
It
Dave
was
recently, but
so
it was
cheap.
kind of.
Yeah, I think it had gone a little stank.
But I did want to say something going back to when Justin was talking about the meadery. So I am currently in my middle stages of development of a sparkling mead for the Snack Network. I've gotten through my initial ingredients. It's not the same recipe that we used, Dave. Don't worry, because that was a failure because we didn't secondary sweeten it for the carbonation and for it to not turn into a sour.
Yeah, we made it sour by accident.
We also didn't use enough honey. But I have my next. I've made 2 batches in between. One was a failure because it didn't come out quite where I wanted it, but the second one came out with the right profiles. So hopefully this third batch has the same profiles as the second one. I've used the same recipe with a little bit of modification, but hopefully in like 4 months we'll have a nice mead to try on the channel.
You get a good mead, I will more than welcomely and drink it. I don't know if you've seen some of the people that I have on my channel sometimes, but they some big old boys, and they're all about that Viking style of life, and that's what they're in for. It's meads and stuff.
I got you.
You think?
Yeah, we'll collaborate.
Most people
I'll send
think
you
I'm a
when it
big
comes
guy.
out.
I'm 6 foot. I'm 6 foot 240. These guys are every bit of like 6'4", 6'6", 300 something pounds.
Damn.
They're the epitome of Vikings. And
We got the question in the chat. Curtis answered our wonderful commenter, but how we became friends. And Jeff and I have been friends since preschool.
Oh,
Curtis and I
preschool,
met-
missed it.
Curtis and I had met in middle school, and Justin we met through YouTube. And
about a year now, I think.
Yeah, I've been. God, there was something that happened that we all reviewed, and I got it slightly late, and I watched. Oh no! I can tell you exactly how I found you, Justin.
Was it YouTube?
It was one of our first videos that we had blow up because a guy like literally 20 miles from here punched a dude in a gas station with a full can of Twisted Tea. The dude was saying super horrible things, and we don't need to repeat all that whole story, but the guy smashed a Twisted Tea can into the dude's head and literally
Like his face.
yeah, like destroyed the can on a dude's face. And so we did a Twisted Tea review, which is not a new beverage, and most of the Snack Network stuff is like us trying new things. And by posting that video and it doing well, I ended up seeing all the other Twisted Tea reviews. So I saw your review of Twisted Tea, and was like, oh, this guy's pretty cool. And so I subscribed to you and then started leaving comments, and then we all started chatting, and then so.
Because I had made mine in November before it even happened.
Yours was before it happened.
Yeah, mine right now is pushing 12,000 views.
That's
Damn.
wild. It's
Just
definitely
off that alone, that's it.
one of our most popular videos, but definitely not in the 12,000 range.
My most popular is pushing close to 20,000.
Wow,
Dang.
you have more subscribers though.
Yeah.
Our highest view is 21,000 views, and it's the watermelon
Watermelon.
mustard short.
Ooh.
Because that's
Watermelon mustard.
stupid guy put mustard on
It
water.
was good. It tasted like barbecue sauce.
That's what you got to do, man. Especially with shorts. As soon as something, even if it's cringy, you know, like if
Just
you
do
jump
it.
on it, views are gonna flood. You know.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Listen, we did not have enough time to get to Five Below to do the mac and cheese gummies. We have the mac and cheese ice cream though, guys. We have it in studio. We have the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew in studio. We have
Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew.
Flamin' Hot Mountain
It
Dew.
just sounded so bad still.
It still sounds, but we have it. Somebody said it tastes like heartburn, so I can't wait.
We got another question in chat of what do we do in our free time? Jeff, what do you do in your free time?
Yeah, Jeff.
I actually just sit in the corner and do nothing.
Yeah, you don't game at all.
Try to buy Tenacious D tickets mid live stream.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I do my free. That's not free time. In my free time, you know, I like to get down and dirty with some video games.
Some
That's
potatoes.
about it. Potatoes, yeah.
Playing Lego Star Wars right now. Lego Star
Oh,
Wars
yeah.
Skywalker Saga, which looks amazing, but I'm gonna save my money and wait till it's cheaper, then I'll buy it because I can't wait to play it, but I want to save the money when it's on sale.
Just spend the money. You're not gonna take your money with you.
Isn't that
Exactly.
It's actually the best Lego movie ever.
all right. I
Lego
got a
game
got a
ever.
really important question for you, Jeff.
Yeah.
Is it split screen co-op? Have you played it with Candace?
Yeah, it's split screen co-op.
Is it not dynamic split screen, but traditional split screen?
What do you mean?
In the semi kind of not recent Lego games, they do a dynamic split screen where like based on where you are, they form a line in the middle of the screen, and then your split screen is constantly moving for where you are versus like
Oh
traditional
no,
split
it's
screen where it's just, like,
traditional.
just down the middle where it's like you each have your own half of the screen.
It's traditional, Dave.
It doesn't change constantly.
No, Dave. If I say it's traditional, it doesn't change constantly.
All right, no,
No, I'm telling you it's traditional because it's not. It's always changing constantly.
no diagonal lines that make no sense and constantly moving.
So
No, Dave.
I want to say out of the 4 other ones that I've tried, this one is the most like sensory accurate flavor.
Which one is that one?
This is the strawberry daiquiri.
Ah.
That sounds like it would be my favorite.
It smells more candied, but the more you smell it, it almost smells like a strawberry juice.
Good old juice.
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 But
Justin,
also,
what do you do in your free
I know I
time?
talked to Dave about it a little bit. If you guys don't know the extent of travel that I've had to do this week to try to find them sours,
No.
I'm sorry.
I went through at least 4 or 5 different counties and tried
Jeez.
every single gas station that I could find that I thought would sell it, and every single grocery store. Even drove today. I got off work at 3 o'clock. I drove to a 7-Eleven 3 counties over to try because Dave thought there might be some there. And there wasn't. There just so happened to be a grocery store across the street where I found these and that one.
My God.
I swear I saw this thing last week
Dedication.
in stores.
Dedication. So, I mean,
I
but
appreciate it.
again, when me and Dave, we talked about it the other week, I seen some. I should have bought them then. But I was like, they've been around a few weeks. It's okay. There's no need of me buying them right now because I'm going to want to drink them because I liked them, So, I mean, I'm not going to keep them in my fridge for 4 weeks. So I was like, okay, well, we'll just kind of work with it. But,
But yeah, we had the question in chat pop up.
Cool.
What do we do in our free time? Jeff games. Dave sits in the
Tastes like
basement.
Listen, I sit in my basement and work on the Snag Network. This is my free time. This is my thing.
It's your thing.
Yeah.
free time, me and Pretty Lady just picked up metal detecting.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
that sounds
cool.
like fun.
It's been fun.
That sounds like fun.
We found a very old wheel, iron wheel in a creek. It was really cool, but it was a half the wheel. Our favorite find that we found by far was I think it was Saturday when we went, Sunday, but we found a key, a very old vintage style key. We only found like the shaft and the key in, and then about 2 foot forward, we think we found the head of the key. They match up really closely and everything else like that. So definitely one of the coolest finds we found. But we found a lot of metal pieces, a couple bullet rounds, like 9mm, very normal era,
Nice.
9mm rounds. It's just something really fun. And we have a place, it's called Harbor Freight. But
Oh yeah, of course we do too.
Love Harbor
Yeah.
Freight.
$70 for the metal detector. And then on Amazon, I ordered a $20 pinpointer. So the metal detector finds the object, and then it gets you within like 1.5 to 2 foot. And then the pinpointer gets you within 3 to 4 inches. And then the louder the beeps, the closer you are. And the best investments, $100, and we've spent so much more time together doing it. It was worth it.
Nice. That's awesome.
That in North Carolina being a very pinnacle area during like the Civil War and stuff,
Oh, you're gonna
the
find all sorts of
opportunity to
cool
find
stuff.
stuff is just huge. So
You could probably find like, if you got lucky, you could probably like find circa era like
my
bullet rounds.
my
and
dad
cannonballs
found
and stuff.
he was tilling over on his property and he found a Confederate soldier star,
Oh shit.
a burial star, where they would mark the burial site and then it would be a star instead of a headstone. He'd found one of those when he was over there messing in his yard.
Wow.
So we're gonna go over there and do some metal detecting sometime soon. This one
That's
tastes
awesome.
like dirt, by the way,
Tastes like dirt.
Dirt?
like literal dirt. Like I took a handful of dirt and ate the dirt.
Which one is that?
This is the strawberry daiquiri. It
thought you
smells
were
good.
anyone-
It smells good.
Okay.
It tastes like they didn't clean the strawberries.
And for anybody thinking about eating dirt, please don't. There's a lot of bacteria and all that.
I used to eat dirt when I was a kid.
You shouldn't have done that.
You drop a
This is some
sucker and you
boiled
pick it up.
chicken.
And there's a 5-second rule for everything.
Especially dirt, you know. If it falls on the ground, it's still clean.
Yeah, if you
Pick it up
drop
with-
your hand of dirt, you pick that back up. It's like crunchy salt. Also, we did that with beer too. Y'all should try that. I'm putting beer and then put salt in the beer. Makes a mess.
I've heard of that.
I've seen that people doing that.
Yeah.
Sounds weird.
It's actually a huge transition. Well, I'm not going to ruin it for you guys. You should definitely try it.
Did you do it
It's-
with Miller Lite?
I
Tell me
did.
You did it with Miller Lite.
I did it with Miller Lite, and it changed it to a heavier lager taste. It was so good.
Weird.
Interesting.
So
Is it similar to like what happens when you add a couple drops of water to like a whiskey or scotch?
kind of, but this one has more of like a baking soda effect where it foams. It gives you more head on the beer, and it gives it more of a lager taste. And then like when you,
Interesting.
but it's essentially the same thing with water to whiskey, where it pulls the strands apart inside the whiskey and gives it more aroma and flavor. It's essentially the same thing.
We'll have to try that.
But
too.
there's more of
Yeah,
a chemical
That's right.
reaction with the salt to the beer than water to whiskey. So
We could-
if you put too much salt, you'll do what I did, and it'll volcano. So,
Oh.
so you don't want to put too much, because I put a little bit of salt, and I was like, nothing happened. So more salt, but while I was adding the more salt, it started, and I was like, oh, I messed up. Because it went from like no head on the beer to like this much, really quickly. It was a drastic difference.
Done.
Of course it is.
How's everybody doing on their third / sometimes fourth drink?
Good.
Technically, it's my fifth.
Good, good.
I did actually.
Delicious.
During the day while I was working in today, I was drinking the last of the my Mike's Hard Red slushies, whatever they're Mike's Hard Red something. What is it called? It has a name. Jeez. Freeze. It's called the Mike's Hard Red Freeze.
I like the Mike's Harder series. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, I saw you. That was very early on me finding your channel was when you were reviewing those too. I've only had like one of those. I thought it was
Really
okay.
good. Those and like the Four Loko pre-games, those were all right. Everybody's got a Four Loko story. at least that I know. I mean,
Yeah,
the original Four Locos, not the new
it's
things.
terrible. They're always been terrible. They always will be terrible, and nobody should be drinking Four Locos. That's the story.
No,
No, they get you messed up.
Yeah.
There's so much sugar in the new ones. Like before they, like once they changed it, it's
The
like
old ones
all
could
sugar.
start your car almost.
Oh yeah, those things
They
were
don't-
high.
They don't make you feel good, like at all. Like that's
No,
that's
instant
probably the-
headaches. Like they're rough. But some of the new ones are a lot lighter. They got some better flavors out there. You know that they also have some zero sugar ones that are really good. You know, I haven't tried many of the zero. I think I've tried one, but I haven't done a review on them. But they're kind of worth it. You know, it's an added. I know for you guys, you do snacks and stuff. Me, I just do alcohol for the most part. So finding new drinks is my forte. Anything that pops up, I try to find it as soon as possible. You know, like these. I'm actually next month. I'm driving to Kentucky. I'll be in Virginia, Kentucky, and then back down to Tennessee. I'm only going to Tennessee just to buy the new Mountain Dew drinks. It's the only reason.
the
Jeez.
hearts, the Mountain Dew hearts. Wait, you're going to Kentucky?
Yes.
We'll talk offline.
Yeah. I'm going to be in Kentucky the end of May.
Yeah, no, we need to hunt down those hard Mountain Dews. Actually, that would be a really fun stream for us all to do if we can get it in time. The problem is they're not available here.
Yeah,
We
the
don't-
only places that they're available is Tennessee, Florida, and one other state. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, I forget.
I've seen people getting them in Florida. I've been seeing them in like the mid states. Like somebody's, I saw a post where it was like they found it in like
I think
I
it's
want
like
to say like
Iowa or something like that.
yeah Iowa. That's what it was. I'm like I want to say Indiana, but I know I'm wrong.
It might be. It's one of them I states. Now, the Mountain Dew did say that they want to release more, but it may be a while. And I don't want to wait because I'm impatient. So I'm going to just drive to Tennessee. It's only, I can get to Tennessee from my house in 2.5 hours.
Listen, if we could ship these things, man. If you're making a trip already.
I'll just drive up there to y'all and just drop them off.
You want to come up here and stay and hang out and shoot a bunch of Snack Network videos in the bar? You could do one of your live streams from here. I don't care. Let's do it. Let's go.
Hey guys, it's available in Ohio.
I'm sorry, what?
I am on Kroger.com right now.
Ooh, you might be able to order it through Kroger because I know Kroger does online delivery for alcohol.
We don't have Kroger locally, but that means Laura could get it for us.
I was saying it's
we
like
do
only
have
like 2
Kroger
hours away.
locally.
No, we don't.
There's
Not
a
in Northeast
Kroger,
Ohio.
like,
It's in Toledo.
what do you mean?
That's
Wait.
the closest. It's in Toledo.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I
y'all would
think
have to
I'm
drive
right.
about the same distance I would just to get it.
I want to ask you what the zip code is for a person,
Oh.
but I
No zip code.
no, we're not doing that. But it's there. Like I'm listed as Toledo, and it's available for pickup. Located in aisle 2.
Here's the thing about that, Curtis. The gas prices. This isn't a political statement because it has nothing to do with politics. Gas prices are still a little bit out of control, but I'd be willing to.
Yeah, and see, that's the downside is I'm going to be driving to Virginia, then to Kentucky, and then back down, and I'm going to be in a 5.7 Dodge. So,
I'm willing to fund some transportation if necessary. Although
These things are cheap.
yeah, they're not
It's a 12
expensive.
pack for $9.
Really? I didn't know it was that cheap.
That's what it is on.
I'm going to be in
Kroger.com.
Tennessee in June.
Huh?
I'm going to be in
Tennessee,
Tennessee in June. No.
Okay. We go to
I'll be in
Tennessee a lot.
Tennessee in June. I could probably pick it up.
If we are going to get our hands on hard Mountain Dew.
If I get them in May, and you guys get them, if he's able to get them in June, or however y'all do it.
or if we can get them, if we can go to Toledo, which is not close, but it's also
Yeah.
not.
We'll try to do something.
Yeah, no,
Oh yeah, it was Iowa. Maybe it's. I don't know if it's. I feel like it's not available because like on the official site it says it's available in Iowa, Florida, and Tennessee.
yeah. Yeah, no, and
But-
their trackers, Pepsi's trackers, because it's Pepsi who makes this, have been pretty reliable. Like that's how we hunted down Nitro, even though we haven't done Pepsi Nitro on the channel yet.
Budweiser also has a nitro, but that's rough.
There's a Budweiser Nitro?
God.
That sounds awful, dude. That sounds
Does sound
And actually, it's like the Guinness. It tells you to turn the can, not to shake it, but to turn the can a few times and then open it. And then it's just like a Guinness.
Interesting.
You know what? I could drink
Sounds
Guinness.
gross.
It wasn't terrible.
Oh no, I saw this at the store actually.
Done a review on
I
it.
didn't think it was Nitro, but it says Budweiser. I thought it was just Reserve Gold, but it's Nitro Reserve Gold.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I think I saw this too.
It's the red box. It's got like a red box and it has like a gold emblem all over it.
Yeah, so, but don't get it mixed up with the other one with the gold can. There's two out right
Yeah.
We also have Guinness Zero floating around, which is a non-alcoholic Guinness.
I feel like I don't know if I could drink a zero alcohol Guinness. I feel
Hey,
like
guys.
I'm shaming somebody by doing that.
Hey guys,
Yeah, we
Yo.
our last.
are we
week.
gonna try this one?
I'm gonna go grab it.
No, we're just talking.
This is the watermelon, right?
Yeah, watermelon.
Watermelon.
Watermelon. I thought they both had it already or something.
I have a watermelon.
I got mine already. I got a cooler next to me, so like I plan all this. It's not like anything's changed or anything.
Now here, I'm gonna do this. Guys.
We're here to taste some food. We're here to boost your mood. Life is delicious on the Snack Network.
Thank you for tuning into the Snack Network Live. My name is Dave Moore. If you're new here, we taste new things almost every single day as with my friends, including Curtis, Human Resources Manager of his own personal life, on my side, right? Hold on, I'll get this right. Right there. And Jeff's down. That's Justin. This is Justin, but Jeff's over on this.
Jeff somewhere.
Jeff's over. Oh, he left, didn't he? Listen. Jeff's coming back theoretically, and Justin is also theoretically right there, down below.
So, Justin is the handsome bald guy with a beard.
Listen. I'll let you have it this time.
Considering there's three of us, they're bald with a beard.
We taste new things almost every single day, of course. Justin is joining us from his own channel, Justin Howman, who's featured on our featured channels on our page, and you should subscribe to him as well. If you're watching us on Justin's channel, you should come out and check out the Snack Network. We'll hang out with you guys as well. This is fun collaboration. We're tasting the Bud Light Sour Seltzer pack tonight. This is our final one. It is the watermelon, and if our friend in our chat, who apparently is sending more emojis that I cannot read.
It looks like a takeout
Chinese
cup.
food.
I'd like them to reach out to me on Twitter because I have a special surprise for them that I will send them directly on Twitter.
Hey. Also,
Hey,
I want to say, if you're watching from my channel right now, guys, over on the Drink Reviews and More, hey, you know what it is. It's Friday. Usually we do finish from Friday, but today was a special occasion. Dave invited me over here. So if you tuned in throughout this, make sure you go show them some love. Go show them everything that you guys show me. Go down. If you click the links below, the link is going to be the top link. It'll take you directly to their YouTube page. And from their YouTube page, they have all their HTMLs, everything that you need. You got it there on their channel. But definitely the first link. You shouldn't actually have to click an arrow down. It should be the only link showing right now. Should be theirs. So click it. Go show them some love. And tell them
must
I sent you.
appreciate it.
That
We're
way
on
they
our
know
way
you're
to
special.
500 subscribers, which is wild.
Yeah.
It's absolutely wild.
They're really close to 500. So let's go. Let's help them out. Let's go over there. Let's help them hit 500.
I got a notification 2 days ago that said a year ago, and it was like, either one of those reminders. They're like, you posted this picture, and it was the Snack Network had 91 subscribers.
Yeah. I was about to
Like
say, I
that.
think about a year ago or less, I had like around 100 or less than 100 subs.
It's wild.
It just takes time.
Yeah, it's just consistency and fighting the battle and just going for it.
December 12th will be 3 years for me in my channel.
Listen, I've done channels for long periods of time without this much support from our community, so I very much appreciate it. The last time I had a community as strong as this one was Living Room Clutter when we did a Rock Band and Guitar Hero podcast, and that was years ago.
Long time.
So I wonder, what chairs do you guys use? I see he's using a Titan, and I see Curtis using a Mesh. What are you?
I'm using some like janky ass Office Max like $100 chair that is surprisingly comfortable and was very cheap.
See, mine barely comes up to like my traps, and it's so uncomfortable like to sit in.
Oh, I can adjust my arms. I can move my arms up so I can be like this. Like, yeah, I can't. Really
I can't adjust anything. But my biggest question is, I guess it's for Jeff. Jeff, I want to buy the Omega series for the Titan. Is it worth it?
You're muted, Jeff.
Depends on how much you weigh. If you're
I'm
6
I'm
feet
about
tall,
240.
if you're 6 feet tall, the Titan, well, Omega series is good for your weight.
Because like I was showing them, you can see where the back of this chair stops. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
So like I have no like shoulder support or nothing. And this chair, the up and down quit working and everything. It's just.
There's padding. There's support in this thing. This thing's not expensive.
I have the Titan XL Secret Lab.
Okay.
The XL, which is built for tall people. I'm 6'2", and you see, this is the first chair I've ever had where the pillow
is in a
actually
comfortable
hits my
spot.
back.
I can't even sit in most vehicles with a comfortable spot, you know.
No, neither can I. I can't. The headrest doesn't really do anything. But I will say the Titan XL is a very expensive chair.
Yeah, Nick, I don't mind spending the money. I just need something that's comfortable. Because I spend a lot of time at my computer. So
Yeah.
I don't mind spending the extra money for the comfort. Because like right now, like I'd break my neck leaning backwards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
This chair has so much adjustability everywhere. It was well worth the money I spent on it because I was at my desk all the time.
The only thing that has adjustability on this chair is the up and down, and it's already broke. It was a $90 Walmart chair, and it doesn't even. It don't do nothing.
Nothing.
And I'm
happy
sitting
with
like,
$90 Office Max chair. I'm not unhappy with it at all.
and where I'm sitting is like my knees and like my thigh is like that far from the actual cushion because my feet are on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, so this one I can actually adjust it high enough to where my feet just barely touch the ground. It's really nice. Not only that, the armrests go up and down by like 8 inches, 10 inches. They have so much adjustability inward and outward. And it's so comfortable. And then like you can lean it back. Really?
Because there's a static gray Omega that I want.
Yeah.
So bad.
You guys want to crack these babies open? We got the watermelon sour seltzer. Justin's got something else.
I got a watermelon mojito.
My AirPods died.
I will say this was a very expensive chair, but everything about it's really nice. It's very metal. I have yet to break anything on it.
See, I've already broken bolts on this one.
It smells just like Jolly Ranchers, like watermelon Jolly Ranchers.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yes, it does. My goodness.
Like so close that it's actually kind of concerning. Not a bad thing.
Justin, are you at your desk a lot, like long hours and everything?
Just depends. Like Wednesday night, I worked till 8 o'clock ish, and then I streamed for 5 hours.
Oh, jeez.
So I mean,
So
it
yeah,
just
you're
really
on for
depends.
extended. I think Jeff's chair is a really great option. I looked into it too, and the only reason I went for this is because I work from home, so I'm
Yeah.
here for like 8 to 12 hours a day.
Yeah, I could probably say I sit that amount of time in my chair, about 8 to 12. Just depends.
Yeah. Yeah. I looked for one that was good for all day, like constant use.
So I've heard a lot of great things about mesh. This one's leather, so I just feel like everything sticks to it, you know. So I mean,
Yeah, that was one of the big things for me. Is I'm a sweaty guy.
yeah.
Like I have prescription. Like I have to go to the pharmacy to get deodorant.
Mm-hmm.
So I went with a mesh to stay cool, and the cushion's actually like a full cushion. It's got springs in it and everything. But yeah, this helps keep me cool. So if like I put a fan behind me, like I can cool off very quickly.
Yeah. I got a little bitty fan over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also have like a mesh chair at work, and it's pretty nice, honestly.
Yeah, you got to spend the money for it though. To be honest, like the ones that are like, oh, $150 on Amazon. Like, I bought that chair that like highest rated on Amazon. It's not worth it. You sit in it, you're like, okay, and it's kind of adjustable, but after about like maybe 6 hours, you're uncomfortable.
Yeah, because this one I've been sitting in it so much I can almost feel the bar right behind my like tailbone.
Ooh, that's no good.
So it's time for a new one. I just haven't decided what I want.
I feel
another new one. Let's try this watermelon seltzer.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Oh, that one's nice.
That one's good.
I like that one.
That one's one of the best ones, Dave.
Yeah, Dave, you're just
To
wrong.
me,
I like the green apple better.
Of course you do. You like green apple anything.
True.
Now that you've tried them,
are you biased towards your favorite color, Dave?
I think I am. I guess maybe.
I thought his favorite color was purple.
No, his favorite color is green.
No, my
purple
favorite.
now.
My favorite production color is purple.
Okay,
What
fair.
does that mean?
That's what it means.
So now that you've tried all of them, my favorite was the watermelon.
Okay.
And then it went down a little bit, you know. I feel like the blue raz didn't quite make it, so I put the green apple up there, number 2. Then I went the lemon, and then the blue raz. That was my tier, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I'd rank this as one of the best seltzer packs.
They're all really, really good, so it's hard to kind of place them. It was hard to find a discrepancy between them.
Here's the best thing about this seltzer pack. All of them are good. These are the best seltzers we've had, period. The soda ones should have been like my favorite, but they did a weird thing with the soda cola flavor.
Really? Yeah, the soda cola tastes like a RC cola type drink.
It was bad.
Yeah.
It ruined itself, and like the flavor concepts weren't bad. It just they could have done better.
Mm-hmm.
This pack itself is the most tasty pack across the board. Every flavor in here is relatively good. Sure, I don't like the watermelon as much as I like the other 2 flavors, but I like the other 3 flavors. I like those 3 flavors in general better than I like watermelon flavored things in general.
They done really good with this pack.
Yeah,
I even put it in my description, the best seltzer pack. You know, because it was.
I was hoping to. Did you ever try the retro? The retro, Justin?
Retro. What did they look like?
New. It's new, isn't it?
They had a tie dye around it. The Bud Light Retro.
I have not, but they do still have them at my corner store down here.
I think it's relatively new. I would be willing to go get those and do another stream.
I mean, it's they came out last year in the summer.
I'll have to give them a try. I've seen them, but I never gave them a go.
Didn't anybody try the Bud Light seltzer, like the first Bud Light seltzer, the one that was like, here's Bud Light seltzer? Because that thing was nasty.
Yeah,
No.
those weren't that great. I did see another beer that I wanted to try. It was that Coors Organic.
I did not see this.
It's 92 calories. It comes in the slim cans like these, and it's supposedly 100% organic. I'm just like, I might try it.
Organic?
Yeah, it's organic beer. It's really easy to make organic beer.
Isn't every beer organic? How do you make non-organic beer?
They use GMO, like rice and hops and stuff. He's the fastest peer I've ever met in my life.
My bathroom is
Fastest peer in
right
the
behind
West.
that wall.
Fastest beer in the West, that's what they call them.
Yeah, so my bathroom is literally right on the other side of that wall, so it's great.
I was also gonna make a very derogatory joke, but we're not gonna do that today.
I'd have
You
to say
should
though,
just hook up a urinal right there too.
I thought about putting one in here.
It's not worth it. There's so much extra splash you gotta deal with.
Not if it's over there.
Fair point.
But like, I think my biggest thing with seltzers was I was always negative against seltzers, so I never wanted to try them. You know, I was like, oh, they're just gonna be bad. They're just this new hipster thing, and I just didn't want to be a part of it. You know, it just wasn't a thing that I thought was gonna be good because I don't like seltzer water or seltzer at all. So I was like, there's no way that I'm gonna enjoy a seltzer alcohol beverage if I don't like seltzer beverages already.
Still feel this way about White Claws. I still feel that way.
The White Claw purges. It's the same equivalent to the Bud Light Platinums. They're 8% also. Really good.
We did these, didn't we?
Yeah, the Surge. Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Those.
Surge, not Purge. I
You're
liked
good.
I
those.
didn't see those.
I like Purge better, to be honest.
Yeah, I do.
Purge.
Purge. It's like the cans you guys have. It's Bud Light Sours, and they have such an aggressive brick-breaking can. And it's like, it's great, but you didn't have to. Yeah, you could have done different logo, you know.
I think the design of the sour seltzer cans, the Bud Light sour seltzer cans, is the best design across the board. Like all the cans, the box, all about it. Everything about it is fun. It's colorful. It's good.
It's very noticeably different too. Like if you're going to shop, you can definitely notice the difference in the sour seltzers compared to all the other seltzers. Like the Next, they have Bud Light Next now. I think that's their zero seltzer or whatever. But
they have them. They could do them.
yeah.
I have this too, but I don't have a cool. It's not bad. We did a review. Me and John Urbanic did it. It's
I haven't tried those.
Oh, you already tried it?
Yeah, it's
Oh. It's the
He's like,
most
thanks
extreme
for
light
leaving me
beer.
out.
It's light beer with 80 calories.
I think the taste is too much of a sacrifice to not just drink a regular beer. That's how I felt about it.
Is
I
it
don't
like
think-
making a seltzer without the flavor?
Does it just taste like water?
No, it tastes like nasty beer.
I got it in my fridge too. I could literally go get it.
Go get it. But you gotta drink that one.
That's the key off, is like I actually have to drink one then.
Yeah. I don't have mine in my fridge. I have an excuse.
I'm gonna go look. I'll be back.
Mhm.
Actually, wow. A friend of mine's live stream started playing on my phone automatically.
Oh wow, that's weird. How does that happen?
I don't know. That was weird. That was really scary.
Your friend really popping out those notifications.
They've been streaming since noon today.
What?
They're doing what they called Yumi and Capri Day. They changed their name. They rebranded to Carpool Gaming, and they do a bunch of Drive podcasts. Since the Xbox Drive was a show that I originally created with Sean Capri. They do the Xbox Drive, Nintendo Drive, and PlayStation Drive show, and they rebranded to Carpool Gaming. And so that's been their whole big thing all day. They've been redoing all their podcasts, doing that all day. The whole thing's pretty cool, honestly. But I'd love to stream for 12 hours, but I don't have that in me.
When I streamed, I think Wednesday was one of my longest streams I've streamed in a while. It was my video game stream, and it was a little over 5 hours, and I think that was rough. But the game was just so
Really?
intriguing.
What game?
I'm playing Vampire with a Y.
I heard that was a weird game.
It is. So it's an open city district because you're in London. It's got London's districts. And in each area you have certain people. And then if you eat those people or drink their blood, then the city gets sicker. But if you heal them instead of drink their blood, then the city gets better. The worse the city gets, the more combatants that you have inside the city. You know, and then you don't have to eat anybody, you don't have to drink their blood, but you don't get as much experience points to upgrade and level up your skill tree system And if you don't level that up and get that up, then you're just not going to make it throughout the game. So you have to pick and choose as who's a higher social person that you're willing to risk without risking the livelihood of the districts. It's very interesting.
Greetings,
It's very
gentlemen.
fun.
Bud Light next.
I mean, I got it. It's cold.
Listen,
Are you okay?
I'd
Face.
I'd rather have a regular beer and take the calories.
Well, I'm gonna find out right
In
now.
exchange for not what I didn't think was a great taste.
I gotta say, this microphone picks up that crack open so much better than my old one.
It's a nice thing.
So I need a Bluetooth headset. I want to go Bluetooth or wireless.
It doesn't smell like anything.
No, it doesn't. It's smellless.
Hold on, I got a glass. I can at least get a look
You
at
say
it.
smellless?
I did not pour it. I didn't think anybody would ever pour these. So Curtis is gonna prove us all wrong right now.
It's really light.
Yeah.
That looks like rice made light. That's how.
I mean, it looks like they just took like Bud Light and added water to it.
It looks like ginger ale.
That's a
It looks
big.
like so they
kind of a big
force
cup.
fed somebody Bud Light, and they
Yeah,
just
it's a
took the
20,
guy's
24
pee.
ounce cup.
Well, that means
Okay, it smells a little citrusy. Like, I'm really looking for some. I'm making flavors at this point.
It smells like nothing.
It's so light. It doesn't even make look how clear that is.
I'm actually.
That looks like my water did overseas.
It looks. This looks like decently hydrated piss.
That looks like the water I showered in overseas.
Yeah. All right, let's.
The water that I used to clean myself was redder than my beard.
All right.
That sounds terrible.
You're only as clean as the water you use to clean yourself with.
Oh, it wasn't clean. It
That's
was
not
full
even
of
satisfying.
No, it's not. It doesn't. It's not a beer. It's not enough.
It's because they're doing that 0 carbs, 80 calories thing. Like, this is less than these seltzers.
Yeah, but how many calories are there in a
What's
regular?
what's the alcohol percentage though?
4%.
Oh, never mind. Wasted.
Same as any other Bud Light.
It's a basic beer. The thing about it is, like, for me personally, if I want a beer, like a real beer, I'm gonna go get a beer.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to save 20 calories. Because if I go get a Miller Lite, what is it? It's 95?
96.
96? Okay, yeah. Go get a Miller Lite.
I think
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
Anyway,
This is pinching too much, I think.
It's not bad. It's just not nearly good enough to sacrifice. Like,
yeah, 96 calories, 3.2 carbs,
It does have like a
and
maltiness to
and
it,
it's
like
4.2%.
so it does have like a slight maltiness. Like if you took a basic light beer, like if you took Bud Light and just turned it down,
yeah.
like if Bud Light is like a 5, it's like a 1. I'm struggling to find flavors in this.
Yeah.
I find
That's
Bud
saying
Light to be too sweet.
It does have a slight sweetness, this thing. It does. I will be honest with that. But it's not. I agree with David. This is not worth it as a compromise.
Yeah.
Because it's so
Miller
close
Lite's
to
not-
water.
And Miller Lite's not so much more that it's not worth it. Like, if you really need to go 0 carbs, sure, I guess.
This would have been popular during keto, like when that was really popular, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Like when Michelob Ultra come out with their
Yeah.
Mick Ultra stuff.
Yeah, this is so it's really easy to drink. I'll give it that. I could chug this very easily, but it's because it tastes like almost nothing.
But that's the same thing that Miller Lite has going for it as well, I think, is because after you drink like 1 or 2 Miller Lights, they're so fluent that you don't really get a whole lot of texture from it, and it makes it easy to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for this one,
Miller
this is closer to the texture. It's so thin. It's like I'm tempted to say like a little bit different than water, and it's not bubbly enough. In the glass, I think I probably lost most of my carbonation because I doubt it has anything to stick to.
Yeah.
So, I would probably say you want to drink this from a can, and also just like
Nobody should be pouring Bud Light things, though.
it doesn't. I don't get this. Like I understand, but at the same time, it's like this is so light. It's not even funny.
All these seltzers are
Light
zero
beer
carbs,
with natural
right?
flavors and fruit juice for color.
No, these are 3 grams of carbs too.
So these are the equivalent. And what about the other seltzers we've tried, like the basic seltzers, not the sour ones?
So something to point out about this. This does have fruit juice in it to have color.
Yeah, fruit juice for color, but
This
no fruit taste at all.
there's what I'm probably thinking is,
It's like watered
This
down
is-
apple juice.
yeah, pretty much. It's brewed like how these seltzers are made, but they have to add some color because there's nothing else there. Like it's nothing.
Not these seltzers, yeah, but the other ones, did they have zero carbs? Did some of them have
No.
carbs?
No, this is the only one with zero carbs. This is
Okay.
new. This is a new thing.
All right, so I mean, if you've got to go zero carbs, which there are
Yeah,
plenty
because
of
these
reasons in the world.
have 2 grams of carb, 2 grams of carbs.
If you've got to go zero carbs, like there are people that is really important. I understand that.
But I mean, if you're counting carbs, how much is 2 grams?
Also, if you're counting carbs, why are you drinking beer?
True.
Yeah, no, 2 grams is. You're right. 2 grams is not that.
I'm
It's
just
not.
struggling
It's
to
not-
find any flavor profile.
There's too
of this,
much-
like, whatsoever.
There's too much wheat and barley and stuff going into beers for people to be counting carbs to be drinking beer.
Yeah.
I wish I could see the ingredients label on this. To be honest.
Yeah,
You
they're
can Google
hiding
it. You can Google it. I don't know about the
gonna Google
entire U.S., but I know that they're fighting to push for an entire ingredients label on every single alcoholic beverage in the U.S.
It's funny
I think
that
that's a good idea.
It's funny that we weren't already at that point, to be honest. I mean, these seltzers have it. Like, it's right there.
Yeah. I think anything that is newly released has to have it. Because
I gotta enter
even
my
Miller
birthday.
Lite has it now, but I don't think Miller Lite used to have it.
No.
But if you're just making old classic beer, you
Because
know,
now it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
it's because Miller Lite doesn't have anything to hide, guys.
Because it's the
It
best.
doesn't taste like anything.
Yeah, it's not my favorite thing, Curtis.
I love how their explanation. What does Bud Light Next taste like? Bud Light Next is a super crisp, light and
Bud Light
refreshing,
tastes like Bud Light Next tastes like the next beer I'm gonna get because I don't want that one.
Exactly.
That's why they called it Next.
Give me a second here. Let me try this Bud Light next.
It's not. It's so upsetting.
Don't drink it warm.
It's brewed with traditional. It's brewed traditionally, and it's. I don't know. Oh yeah, so it's water, malt, rice, and natural flavors.
It'll be so bad warm if he drinks it warm.
So is there no sugar in this? Hold on, that's.
That's how you get zero carbs, dude.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Justin, you've drank this, right? You've tried this.
No.
This is an alcohol
have
that's
it,
made with
Justin?
no sugar.
You just go grab it.
Because I thought the Next was an actual. I thought it was 0% alcohol. To be honest, that's why I haven't bought it.
Oh
yet.
no, it's that's so weird.
No, it's alcoholic, so.
It's all natural flavors. It's
I
zero
do-
carb.
I do like the design that they go with. I like the split can with the X.
I do. Their marketing looks really cool.
That
I
is
will give
really
them that.
good.
This
I
is a
love
really
it. That's fair.
cool can.
And it's cool cans.
They use the X as a split color transition, and I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's really appealing.
And that's honestly why I thought it was 0 alcohol, was because the can or the
Yeah,
box.
Just tried it warm. Yeah. Review.
He doesn't
It's
seem.
not warm.
He
It
doesn't
was in
seem-
my basement by the AC.
He doesn't
Okay.
seem happy.
You have the air conditioning on, Jeff?
Of course.
No.
Not.
But it's in the basement. It's pretty cool in the basement. It's cool.
Doesn't it like not taste like almost anything?
You know, honestly, doesn't taste bad to me.
I'm not saying it's bad. It doesn't taste like. I don't have anything to say. It's like I'm drinking a light seltzer or something.
That's it. It's not bad. It's just
It's bland.
How much are
This
you?
is the white bread of beer.
how much are you willing to sacrifice?
It's like going from wheat bread to white bread.
Yes, exactly.
It's like drinking RC cola. Like, why would you do that?
I like RC Cola. It was
I mean,
80,
RC Cola.
it was 89 cents a can.
Yeah, exactly. I could see this if you wanted to get messed up and you wanted to save some carbs, like you didn't want to feel like you ate a loaf of bread the next day. To be honest, like you could kill a 12-pack of this and probably feel pretty decent.
You'd have to be some sort of person to drink a 12-pack of those.
To be honest, now that I think about it, like when I was in college, when I was working out in bodybuilding,
When I was
actually
younger,
would be a great alternative.
I would drink anything that somebody put in my hand.
That's how I was. But like if they had these things, this is a cool, like I could see this on a college campus. This would fit in.
That can look so good, and I
know,
think
right?
that is what they have is the marketing ploy of the such a
It's like
new
Liquid Death.
era style
Stupid.
can.
Yeah.
I think
Like
most of the
look at
seltzers-
Miller Lite.
It's classic.
Classic.
It's classic.
And then you
Crush
got
it
the
on your head
next.
kind of thing.
And then you got Bud Light next, where it transition colors. You go from a white to a blue. You go from a silver, then you have a darker blue to a light blue, and it's just so much going on and so much texture to the advertisement that it's going to draw eyes. Miller Lite,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, that's just Miller Lite. Ain't nobody care about that.
Miller Lite.
Everyone knows what that is. They're not trying to bring in new people though.
Now thinking about it, like if you had some people who weren't super into beer, like they just wanted something easy to drink, this would be also another great alternative.
But Curtis, they're gonna drink these. They're gonna drink these seltzers. They're
I
gonna drink
would.
the White Claws. They're gonna drink.
I mean,
get it.
yeah, I know, I get what they're trying to do. It's very light. It has the slightest hint. It's hint of beer.
Yeah, but it's just, the conclusion I've come to with Bud Light next is I'm gonna drink Miller Lite for the rest of my life.
Amen.
That's it. That's the conclusion I realized. I don't care. I'm willing to make the sacrifice for the slightly better taste, and I like beer.
Yeah,
I even saved a Miller Lite can from Christmas for my Miller Mondays.
Yeah.
Days.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does Miller Mondays, guys. If you're not subscribed to Justin, you should be just for Miller Monday.
It's Miller time.
Listen, I'm gonna steal these streams. I'm just gonna do Miller Monday.
Where you just
Michelob
drink Miller.
Monday.
Have you guys tried these?
What is that?
Hang on.
No, I've seen those at the store though.
This one tasted terrible. I would get something different, but
I also
It's
have
not
the
even
thought
open.
that
it's not even open.
my thought for those things is why wouldn't I just get the liquor and make my own?
Yeah.
Like I don't need somebody to premix a cocktail for me when it's 2 ingredients. I mean, but the same thing you could say for the seltzers because it's basically just a vodka soda with different iterations. What's
Yeah.
that? Oh, that's fun. Spirit.
Oh, that's cool.
You want to
I've
do
got-
something stupid?
Yeah, let's do it.
I already ate mine.
Little nitro. See,
Little
Dave, you
nitro.
still need to do the hottest chip, the one chip challenge, Dave.
Well, we have the one chip challenge. I know we have it. Ben asked about it in our comments.
He's a butthead. He wasn't in this chat.
Yeah, where's Sir Francois?
Where's Laura and Francois? Francois.
Francois.
Yeah, no, my review of Bud Light next is don't bother. Drinking Miller Lite.
I get it. I kind of I understand. I could see this catching on in certain aspects. I don't know.
It feels like the time when I had braces and they told me I couldn't eat Doritos, and so
You
I
ate Doritos anyway.
I started eating baked Doritos, and they're just not the same. Baked
How is
Doritos,
that different?
they're not as crunchy. They don't break your braces.
Oh, okay.
But they don't taste nearly or even half as good.
Yeah.
You're not as good as these either.
Double cheese.
It's the puffs.
God, there's so many different seltzers by Bud Light now.
Bud Light is taking over seltzer game.
They're trying to.
They're
They got
trying to kill White Claws. What they're trying to do.
Bud Light Peels that we just had actually for your birthday, Dave.
Oh, is that what they're calling them?
That's what that was, yeah. The
Ah,
Chilada
I like the grapefruit one. I drink it.
cocktail hour.
Bud Light
hard
just
soda.
doesn't. This next just doesn't have. Yeah,
It's just
it has like a slightly off water taste.
yeah, exactly. Like it's that like it's like hotel water, like or like a well water almost.
Hotel water. I don't even want
Like
to know.
that you drink it and you're like, something off, but I gotta drink water, so I need this. So you drink it anyway.
I remember growing up and people were like, "Don't drink water out of the tap of anywhere other than home."
Why?
I don't know.
What?
Like
What are you
like,
talking about, dude?
I was like in Florida. My parents were like, "Don't drink water out of the tap."
Why?
I don't know. Florida's got some dirty water.
Yeah, Florida
Is that,
does.
is that what it is? Is it just Florida specifically?
I think
a lot
it
of
has a lot to
places.
do with the Gulf.
There's like Flint, Michigan. You don't want to drink that water. I don't know if Justin gets that, but
I don't understand what the point of. I feel like it shouldn't be that different anywhere, but I guess there's places in Ohio where it's like well water and stuff too. that
Well,
we
yeah,
have.
well water and stuff like that. If
Down
you
here-
can't drink that water.
Well water is gold down here.
yeah.
You don't want to drink city water. It's full of chlorine and iron. Everything else. Well water has to be the best filtered tasting water. Period.
Yeah, out here, well water tastes like it smells like sulfur.
Sulfur, yeah, it's very sulfury.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Y'all ever come down here, y'all have to try ours well water.
But up here we have the Great Lakes, so we don't have to
Yeah,
worry
that's
about
Ours
water.
is fresh. Most anybody in the down here, it's outside city limits, has well water, and it's straight from spring water underneath the ground.
Nice.
And it is so
I
good.
like that. The I remember. So when I lived in Toledo, we had the I don't know if I don't know how much Justin knows about up here, but we had the algae bloom, and it was really bad in Toledo. So like the lake was covered in algae like throughout. So they were dumping chlorine,
Oh,
like
wow.
dumping it into the water system to like help clean it out. And there were days where they put a notice. They're like, hey, don't drink any tap water whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, don't do it. There was a week in Toledo where we couldn't drink out of the tap. We couldn't use it for cooking. They were like, don't even boil it. Like, it's not a boil advisor. It's a don't drink the fucking water, because if you drink the water, you might get sick. It was like
you might
serious.
die.
They were even saying like try not to shower for long periods of time, and I'm like, how is it radioactive? Am I gonna die?
I think I remember something about that when I was in school.
Yeah, it
Our
was.
river caught on fire too. I just
What caught on fire?
our river.
Oh, that's Cuyahoga. That's different. This is Toledo. Oh, he's taking shots. What are you shooting at? I'm curious.
I always do it for new subs.
Nice.
New subs, come on, help us out here, guys. We're literally one away. We didn't even get a new sub this whole stream. Snack Network.
No complaints.
It's not a
I-
complaint.
I'm the only like apparently somehow.
Listen. We are one
Damn it.
away from a round number, and
I'm at 1301 now.
You?
On my end, you guys have 4 likes.
Hell yeah! It's just because mine doesn't refresh. I'm guessing. So just because I feel like we're probably gonna be wrapping up, what's everybody doing tomorrow other
Yeah.
than like the normal shit?
we're at 4:59. We're having early Easter tomorrow. We're at 4:59 right now. Come on, get us to 4:60 so I can feel better about it.
You have an early Easter tomorrow?
Yeah, we're doing early Easter tomorrow.
Right, early Easter.
Because Easter's on Sunday. Tomorrow is Saturday.
And he works on Sunday, right?
No,
Oh.
I do not. I'm off on Sunday as well, but we're doing early Easter.
That's nice at least.
I'm farting tomorrow.
Okay, that's fair.
We're doing that right now.
I'm going to a local diner because my wife and I have gotten really into like going to this one specific place. It's really good.
Yeah, where are you going? Where is it? Come on.
It's Canaries over
Okay.
here. It's really good. It's the only diner I've ever gone to where they apologize for the food coming out too fast.
What do you mean?
That's weird.
So what happened? So we went and we ordered, and like not like 2 minutes had passed. I shit you not, like maybe 2 minutes, maybe. They have everything in our order, and they're like, "We're sorry, the food came out so fast. Like it was just we had it ready for you." And I'm like, "What do you mean you're sorry? Like this is like ideal situation. Like it's here."
What do you mean we had it ready for you? Like, is there a person back there with the gift of foresight looking at your table like, I know exactly what they're ordering. I'll get it started before they even sit down.
Well, I mean, like, and the other thing is, like, the food, it wasn't like they had it, like, it was cold or anything. It was really good. Like, I love country fried steak. I love me the gravy on top with some hash browns and eggs. That's my go-to.
If y'all was to ever come down here, I'd have to have Pretty Lady make you guys, like, a real southern meal.
Justin, I'm coming down. I'm coming down at some point. I guarantee.
But you said you live in North Carolina?
Yeah.
I'll come down to North
Not
Carolina.
even South Carolina.
Nobody wants to live in South Carolina.
No, he's right. But no, like, it, and I'm just like, how, and like, everything was hot and fresh and delicious. And I'm
South
like,
Carolina's just an extension of Georgia.
and nobody wants to be there. But no, like, we're going back, and it's really inexpensive. Like, you can get a full plate of food, less than $10. I think I got a full skillet. Like, it was potatoes, gravy, eggs, bacon, and sausage and ham all mixed together. It was like $8 with coffee too.
That's not bad.
Yeah, place is super clean. Like, so I used to work in the restaurant industry, so I have that eye where I'm like, I look up, I look down, I look around, I'm looking for specific things. Place is well lit, it's clean. They're not trying to hide anything.
I'm fine as long as I'm not facing away from the doors.
That's fair.
I gotta watch. I like to see where people are coming from, and I don't like people behind me. That and I don't like being touched.
It's fair. It's a fair point. They don't touch you. Don't worry.
You never know. I went to Jersey, man, and my buddy, he's from Jersey, and he was like, when we get up there, don't talk to nobody, don't look at nobody, don't open the door for nobody, don't Southern hospitality nobody, it ain't gonna work. And I was there we had crossed the line maybe 10 minutes, and we stopped at a Wawa, and I ain't never been at one before, and we went in, and I opened the door for this guy. He didn't say thank you or nothing. He just walked on through, and I had the most disgusted look on my face. And I was gonna go like talk to him, like, "Hey man, you're welcome." And he's like, "Don't worry about it. Don't do it. It's okay. Just leave it alone, or we're gonna get arrested." And I was like, "There's no way these rules are this strict here in Jersey." He's like, "If you get in a fight in Jersey, you're gonna be in jail for like 3 weeks."
Oh shit.
And I was like, "This is stupid."
What is Jersey?
Jersey's a weird place, dude. I've been to Jersey.
You can't even carry a gun. You can't carry in Jersey. Jersey doesn't follow other state laws.
You can't even pump your own gas.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too.
Jersey will take your weapon and won't return it.
Oh, that's horseshit.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah,
There's
he's
another
that
state
thing.
where they don't pump their own gas. Is it Oregon or something like that? It's a
Yeah.
northwestern
No,
place.
I only know Jersey for sure. Like,
Wait, what?
There's another place in Midwest North that doesn't pump their own gas, where a lot of times people don't even know when they go to a different state to pump their own gas. They wait for somebody.
Oh, yeah, it's West Oregon. It's Oregon and New Jersey.
weird.
That's weird. I never experienced that going to like Atlantic City and stuff.
Where it's not self-serve, where you can't pump your own
Yeah,
gas?
like it was always self-serve that I can remember.
Atlantic City, what?
See, when I was
Jersey,
growing
right?
up,
With your mother, Curtis.
when I was
You
growing
said
up, there was
Atlantic
always
City,
an
New
old man at
Jersey?
the pump that would pump your gas.
That's weird. Yeah, I never experienced that when we went to New
No, it
Jersey.
is against the law in New Jersey to pump your own gas. I've
this
been to New
new?
Jersey. No, it's been there for 100 years.
Yeah, dude.
It's
yeah.
not new, Curtis. It's been there
I
for.
legitimately, I might also not remember getting gas in New Jersey, but
We also might have gone to specific self-serve gas stations.
No, there are no self-serve gas
I think
stations in
there
New Jersey.
are now.
No, they're not. They are not a single self-serve gas. It's
Fight,
illegal in
fight,
New
fight,
Jersey
fight,
to
fight.
I
pump your
feel
own
like
gas in
he's
the
looking
entire
at his
state.
computer right now, reading it to you.
I feel like I read an article recently that said they were starting to allow it.
They're bringing Wawas down south.
Yeah, we don't have Wawa.
I do know in Hawaii though,
It was
so, you know how you squeeze the
March
pump
of
and you,
this year, Dave, to pump your own gas in New Jersey.
Wait, was it this year? Was it this year?
Proposed.
Oh,
Not.
okay. I definitely heard this. I definitely.
I don't remember that at all from New Jersey. That's weird. I was also a child through most of that, so I don't trust.
And I
those
could see
memories.
your mom just pushing somebody out of the way to pump her
Yeah,
own
be like,
gas.
get the fuck out of my way. Push him.
Yep.
You know, and just throw a punch and then
Then
Get a
peel
pin.
off before the cops are called.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no, I do
Good
know in
snack
Hawaii.
for-
What?
this,
thing.
I'm wrapping this puppy up because it is.
Justin left. Wait till he comes back. Let me say my thing.
Oregon, it's illegal in Oregon in counties with more than 40,000 residents.
That's weird.
So New Jersey is the only state where it's fully illegal across the entire state.
Weird. Well, it's also not a really big state. But I know in Hawaii, like the gas pumps, you know how you squeeze it, you can put down the thing, it'll like go, and then it'll click off.
Yeah.
In Hawaii, there's no click thing. You have to hold it.
Weird.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah,
like the
that.
like the little handle, the little like kickstand to it. There's no kickstand in Hawaii. There's just like the handle.
Why?
I don't know. I have a feeling it's probably to protect the environment. Because sometimes the kickstand gets stuck, and then your
I've
gas tank
never had an
overloads.
issue where the kickstand gets stuck.
I mean, it happened to me when I worked at BP a couple times. Like people would come in and they're like, "I just spilled $10 of gas on the ground. What can you do about it?" It's like, I'm
But
gonna go clean it up. But
The
you're
people
not
that
getting your
do
$10
that, like
back.
that, always like messes with. How do you spill $10?
You're not paying attention, or you get back in your car because you're an idiot.
Oh, you know how many people drove away with pumps in one day, dude? I lost 6 to 10 pumps in one day because people
Yeah.
drove with them in the cars. People were idiots.
I'll tell you one more thing.
My
One more
kneecap hit my
crazy thing.
webcam.
I watched a video of a gas station with not a breakaway pump where somebody drove away with the pump and pulled down the entire gas thing.
Alright,
my
And
God.
it started a fire.
Oh my god,
I run like fucking
that's
hell,
horrible.
run.
I don't know how you forget. Like, I stay with the pump. Like, I don't know about you guys. I'm out
Never
there.
a
I'm
point
like, I
in
pump.
my
See,
entire life.
I don't
have
stay with
had
the pump. Like if I'm filling up, I'll click it and then I'll go in. I'll go buy whatever else I'm buying, and then I'll come back out. But I
can't-
also
don't trust
know,
people like that.
I know that it takes it's like $130 to fill my tank. So
Shit.
there's nothing in that store that I'm going to be buying that's going to take the amount of time that it takes to fill up my tank.
Fair.
Never in my entire life have I come close to ever driving away with the pump.
Me
No,
neither.
never.
I'm too OCD about even like when I get in, I check, and then I drive a little bit, I check, just to make sure my gas cap's full.
Just to make sure it didn't sneak back in there.
like it's sneak attacked. It's like,
It's a sneaky snake.
it was an Ekans
Dave,
from
you wanna-
Pokemon. I had to make sure it was solid.
It is 10:30, so I'm gonna wrap up this stream. I'm assuming that Justin's also gonna wrap up here.
Yeah, you can finish y'all's. I'll finish up mine after. It's fine.
Because we'll stay on the call for a minute and hang out. Because that's
Okay.
what we do.
That's
But,
fine. I'll mute you guys after we edit, and once you guys finish up, we'll mute. I'll finish mine, and I'll come back.
This is the Snack Network Live. Of course, we were also co-streaming on Justin Howman's channel, which you can get in our featured channels on our channel. That's a thing. That made sense. I'm Dave Moore. Of course, you can follow me at Tell You Dave. You can follow Curtis at Backlink Films and at Jeff Daily. Justin Howman, I assume, pretty much on Facebook, YouTube. That's the place to find him. He reviews much more alcohol than we do. We review snacks almost every single day. We taste new things. And we're streaming every Friday in spring. Next week, we have not completely locked in our guests, but the week after we have. So I will announce that then. And we'll see you guys on Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for another Snack Network spring stream. And hang out with Justin on his channel where he does a lot more streams than us. We're also available on Tuesday mornings for the Snack Network Live podcast at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I'll see you guys then with Grouchy Surge, and that's a wrap. I'm going to play this song, and we're going to see you then. Bye. That's it. Check out our videos. Subscribe, hit the like button. You know what to do. I'm not going to tell you.
Bye.
We're here to taste some food. We're here to boost
Oh,
your
sure, I'm moving.
life is delicious on the Snack Network.
You're off the air.
Off the air. I'm still on the air. So I'm actually going to wind mine down with you guys still live if you're okay with that. And then
That's fine.
we'll keep you guys on and I'll just kind of knock mine down real quick. But guys, thanks for tuning in. As you can see, we got to my right. This is how it's been for me this whole time. So if you've been confused this whole entirety, Curtis is on my right. Dave is underneath. And you got Jeff down diagonal from me. So if the other way, it's been kind of flipped the whole time. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this. It's something different. I stepped outside of our like normalities of what we do. The last few weeks we went out, we done some social open live views and reviews and stuff. So we're doing all types of new adventures and adventurisms. So be ready for it, be excited. But as we grow to it as a entire channel, I hope you guys are loving it as much as I am. You guys have been the best, and I couldn't ask for a better family as we're growing together every single day with the big numbers and knowledge. But guys, cheers. We'll finish this up here.
Have a Miller Lighter. I smashed it with you. Do it.
Yes, sir. We got to finish them up. But guys, till later, till next time, till always. I bias you guys don't have to, and I trash you guys don't have to. I'm Justin. Hope you had a blessed Friday live stream. We hit 1,300 right here. I'm going to get my arms right and backwards now. 1,300 out of 5 grand. 5 grand is our goal. And then if you come down here in this little corner right here, you can see our emblem and logo. You can click that as well. But guys, I'm Justin. I hope you had an amazing time. And I'll see you guys again on Monday for Miller Monday. But I'll see you guys on Saturday and Sunday for those 2 brand new reviews because we don't miss a day. Y'all are amazing. And I'll see you guys again very soon.